Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Emily filling in for Stino again today. Use this morning quiz for today. 20% of people in a recent insurance survey said that this caused them to get into an accident. It is not folded cheese.
Okay, because that was my first guess.
I know. What do you got for other guesses?
Checking someone out.
Checking someone else. I was checking someone out yesterday. And
Yeah.
I realized, it was me. Hey, looking good.
Okay.
Looking good.
Then I realized it was the mirror.
Hey.
Changing the radio station.
See, that's probably a common.
Yeah.
You're looking down trying to.
Right.
Yeah, that's not it.
What is this buzzer you have? Where's the buzzer? What is this that you're playing in my
I can do it
ears?
with my mind. Watch, I'll do it with my mind.
I don't like that. I want the buzzer. It does not feel right. I'm sorry.
Give a wrong answer.
Putting on deodorant.
Oh, that's the right answer.
No, it's not.
Damn, no buzzer.
That's much better.
This is like a physical thing I gotta handle.
Yeah, sorry. It sounds better. A sneeze. A bug in the car. I don't like that you're not confident in my abilities, because there have been many times
I'm just buzzing when you're even looking at me.
spilling something. Lube. That's all I got.
Lube is always an answer. Good on you for the comedy. You were close with the sneeze, picking their nose.
Okay, because I saw you kind of pause.
Picking
So I
their
almost
nose.
went with it.
Well, I said it's me, and we've established
Right,
that I'm
you're
an
a nose picker,
an
yeah.
aggressive nose
Yeah.
picker. That's why I got the perforated septum.
Yeah, that and the cocaine, yeah.
usage, yeah. So, 20% of people said that that's the reason they got in a car
It's
accident.
because they've been picking their nose.
Aggressive nose
Who
picking.
would say that? So, I was picking
Hey,
my
if you're
nose.
trying to get out of a ticket, you say something disgusting. Maybe he leaves you alone. My thing is
guess.
going to be sneeze because it's an involuntary act.
Right. You can't, and
It's
you
not
can't
like
keep
you
your
can't
eyes
control
open
it,
when you
right.
sneeze.
I'm going to go with sneeze, but I bet you other people use that
Yeah,
lie.
I'm sure that's
I
a big
don't know.
one.
Anyway, 624.
Partly sunny. Today, highs in the low 80s.
That's what she said. I'm sure that's a big one. What do you pay a baby? Have you had babysitters for your kids yet?
Just my family.
So you haven't had a paid one?
No.
Do you think you'll ever will have to
Yeah,
have a
we
paid
have
one?
some neighbors that have daughters that just turned 15, 16. So I think we're going to have them
Have
over
them
for
over,
a
yeah.
date night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet
But
the
you
kids.
got enough family. Is Mima going to be pissed that you went with the...
No.
So in the useless morning info, what people are paying babysitters.
Okay, yeah, this is good for me.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's expensive,
It's actually,
right?
You're probably going to want to have family on
I know,
standby.
I know.
That's coming up in the useless morning info in just a couple of minutes. Here's Five Finger on WIIL Rock. Babysitters are expensive. Find out how much in one area. This is an extreme example of what people are paying babysitters. Coming up in the Useless Morning Info, which is next. 628 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Emily filling in for Stino today, which means she'll be at the 501 Club party at the Lodge Vaniac with us tonight. And this is a good one. She'll be out at Blarney Island with me late at night, rocking the chain tonight, hanging at Blarney Island.
I don't remember that happening.
She's a mom. She's
no, I have plans
Blarney
tonight.
Island's
I told you.
not on your list.
I have plans tonight. Remember?
Is it to rage? Are you raging?
No, remember I have a friend in town,
Okay.
and so I'm going to.
Bring her to Blarney Island.
No, we have like a nice dinner plan with like all of our college friends.
And then puke
and
it
then
up
we're going to
some
Blarney Island.
Right?
Yeah.
You go out to a nice dinner, you dress up all fancy, and then hit the shuttle for Blarney Island. Oh, yeah. Blarney Island tonight. It's Key West Fest, too. Rob
I know. I was going to say,
on.
isn't Rob coming in
It's
today?
a big night at Blarney Island. Miller Lite rocking the chain at Blarney Island. Key West Fest weekend. We got live music, DJs, all the folks from Key West. I'll have Summerfest tickets for you to win. Tickets to ZZ Top at the McHenry County Fair grounds on July 3rd and $5 Fridays at Blarney Island tonight. My broadcast starts at 9. If you want to hop on the shuttle, it's at Port of Blarney, Grass Lake Road, west of 59 in Antioch tonight at Blarney Island. Key West Fest. Emily will be there dancing on the bar, getting free drinks. Remember in
Throw on my
college?
bra.
Remember in college when you dance on the bar and kiss girls, you get free drinks?
Yeah, all the time.
See that tonight at the island.
Yeah, it's old Emily's coming back tonight.
6:30 now. Coming up next, Useless Morning Info.
Partly sunny and warm today with a high of about 82. Tonight, clear skies, lows in the 60s. And then tomorrow, it's going to be sunny, cooling down a bit. Highs in the 70s, more of the same on Sunday. It is 68 in Fox Lake, 68 in Waukegan. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second updates. Man is facing charges after he broke into a home in Ingleside. Lake County Sheriff's officials were called to West Marquette Drive about midnight Thursday for reports of burglary. When they arrived, they found James Rizzo being held at gunpoint by the homeowner. Officials say Rizzo accessed the home by using the garage door opener in a car that had been unlocked. Police reminding residents to lock their vehicles at night.
And criminals, too. Don't walk into a house with a guy with a gun.
Yeah. Well, I feel
Held
like,
at gunpoint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops. That did not go how that guy
No.
was planning. Now, I do not have a gun at my house, but he'll be held at bay by a vicious George
By a
Bailey.
blind dog.
By a blind George Bailey, who will be sitting in his lap licking him.
Right.
Who will help him carry the TV out.
George Bailey is the
my
sweetest.
threat.
He's got to be the worst
That
guard
is
dog.
my threat.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
blind, friendly dog.
Watch out.
Don't come to my house.
95 Will Rock Sports. The Golden State Warriors are the NBA champs. Once again, they beat the Celtics last night, 103-90. Their fourth title in the last 8 seasons. Steph Curry had 34 points for the Warriors. In baseball,
They're a dynasty now.
What's the definition of a dynasty? A team that's won
I don't know.
however many.
The Warriors.
Oh, okay. You look up dynasty, it's just like the Warriors.
It's a prehistoric monster.
Okay.
Remember those dynasties would walk around? They'd be big.
I don't. I wasn't
Park?
around then, so
Jurassic
I don't know.
Park. Those
But
are
they were called dynasties? Oh, dinosaurs.
Oh, the
You making a
dinosaurs.
joke?
My bad. Dinosaurs. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Baseball, the Brewers
went
fell
right
to the
over
Mets.
her head.
It really. It's a.
It was so stupid.
Let me
though.
have coffee out of my
All right.
inappropriate mug that we still haven't talked about.
Hey, Emily's mug says. Now that you brought it up, what does it say? Hold it up to the camera.
By the way, I have
Let me have it so I can hold up to the camera here. Tom Tube up and running in the studio today. This is the mug. I go over to her house one night, hanging out, and I see
there's the
this
camera.
mug. I'm holding it up to the Tom Tube camera.
Okay. Let me see. Make sure you
And
got
her
a good
kids are
angle.
walking around. I'm talking
No,
to
they
her.
were not.
and
They
all
were
that.
sleeping. Shut up.
And her mug says, first of all, eat and then it has a colloquialism for a penis. It starts
Yeah.
with D.
I bought it when I
It
was
says,
in a blackout.
first of all, eat a. You were in a blackout when you bought it?
Yeah.
So you come back around from your blackout,
Yeah, and it's in the sink. And I'm
you're
like,
why is there a mug that says eat a.
well, it came back to me then as I came across
Then
it
you
in the
remembered
sink. And I was like,
buying
oh
your
my gosh.
eat a mug.
I bought this. Why did I buy
Yeah.
this?
Well, you use it all the time, though. I've seen you. It's your favorite mug.
It does keep coffee very warm, I will say.
Fancy Snack Charcuterie. If you can't get our fancy folded cheese to consume,
Eat a bleep.
by all means, eat a
Honest with you about it now. Do you know what I mean? I used
can't-
to do it all the time, but
can't
now I
with
can
you.
be honest with you.
She's
about
over
it.
there bragging about what a great broadcaster she
Well,
is.
what a great failure I am, actually. Like how good I am at BSing my way through things.
So she BS'd her way through the news.
Oh, I was only 4
and
degrees
she
off.
made up the weather.
I was only 4 degrees off.
Well,
current
we have
temp.
a huge listening area. Whatever you said was correct
Probably
somewhere
right.
in the listening area.
Yeah. Let's see how right it was. Today, sunny highs in the low 80s. Tonight, clear skies. Oh, I said low of like in the 60s tonight. It's actually a low of 54 tonight. And then I said tomorrow, sunny high of 70. It's going to be 65 tomorrow. And then I said more of the same on Sunday.
Sunday's warmer, though.
Yeah.
80s.
75.
All right.
And then I said it's 68, but it's 64.
You're like, oh, I'm a great broadcaster. No, you're just a prolific liar.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
just
not a liar, just good at BSing.
You're one of the best liars I know. You are.
know.
You're
You
very,
always
you're very
say
good.
that.
You're
You
very.
always
It's
say
all
that.
the little white lie stuff, and we
Yeah.
used to get awkward about it. But it is. I mean, you're very good at. You just never want anybody to feel bad, so you'll white lie it. It's
Yeah.
because you have a good heart,
Yeah.
but a horrible soul.
Okay.
No, I don't know about a horrible soul. I just had to add something to the end there.
Yeah.
You have a good heart, so it's a little white lies.
Yeah. I feel like I've gotten better about it, though, since you pointed out to me that I do that.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, you were talking about something, and I was like, and I wanted to just be like, yeah, but I kind of pushed back a teeny bit. Like I felt good about that.
I'm the only one that gets bitchy, Emily.
No, everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
people have been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you knew. Go see Dr. Swirtland, sinusandSnoringMD.com, the place to start to get rid of your snoring. You got allergies? Boy, allergies are bad again this year. It's affecting me. I'm not an allergy guy. He's got 3 locations, Kenosha, Oak Creek, and Mount Prospect, so they're nearby. And you don't need a referral, so you can go see Dr. Swirtland. Most insurance is accepted, and they can take care of your sinus, nasal problems, anything in the ear, nose, and throat. Good guy. He'll put you at ease and take care of the problem. The place to start is the website, sinusandSnoringMD.com. Info for today. Thanks for helping.
I miss the song. I'm not up this early usually, so it's nice to hear some, the classics.
Football great Herschel Walker running for the U.S. Senate. You heard that, right? As a Republican.
Yep.
He didn't know until the campaign began that he also had a secret 10-year-old son he fathered out of wedlock.
Okay.
So there's one.
All right.
Then Wednesday night, he confirmed that he also has yet another son with a different woman that the public doesn't know about, as well as a daughter that he had back in college.
Okay.
So this is why I'll never run for political office. I'll find out about all these children I made.
Yeah.
Hey, the 80s and early 90s were good for me.
They were a wild time, yeah.
There are a lot of little kids looking like this out there.
Yeah.
So if you discover somebody with odd eyebrows,
and like a weird birth defect in their chest.
And a funnel chest. Yeah, they're mine. Work expert is recommending you forego that 2-week vacation. 1 week should suffice, as if you're gone 2 weeks, a lot of hassles at work and headaches pile up and undo all the good the 2 weeks you did on vacation.
So they just mean not consecutively.
Who the F takes a 2 week? Europeans, not here.
Yeah.
I don't, right?
I don't know anyone who's ever used their all their
I don't even
PTO
use
at
all my
once.
vacation.
Yeah.
And I don't, like in the summertime, I take once in a while, I'll take a Tuesday, Wednesday trip or whatever. I don't know. So
Right.
I don't know who this is targeted at. Minnesota police found a man living in a car during a heat wave this week, which is not good. But also, they found his pets living in the car with him. You ready for this? How many cats were living with this guy?
I don't know. 18.
47 cats living with him in his
In
car.
the car?
Yeah.
That's
and he had
not,
already given away 14, so he started out with 61 cats. Okay. Sylvester Stallone going to star in the first ever TV series, Tulsa King. It's going to be on the Paramount Plus. So, Adrian, I
knew that was coming.
I need the money. I got 2 turtles, Cuff and Link. Chinese officials say that one of their large telescopes aimed at space seems to have picked up a signal from somewhere out there. So
Wow.
it's actually my first radio broadcast. They're just looping back around.
Okay.
The universe is big, but not that big. Revlon has filed for Chapter 11.
saw
so
that.
if you're a Revlon fan, go stock up, I guess. I don't know. After 90 years in business, they'll be all right. Saudi Arabia, great place, that Saudi Arabia. Such a fun, wonderful group
Seems
of people
like a
running
great tourist
it.
attraction.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia has officially banned all rainbow-colored hair clips, T-shirts, hats, and the pencil cases, saying that they promote homosexuality, so you can't get rainbow stuff in Saudi Arabia now. And in a related story, no more gay in Saudi Arabia. It's just they got rid of the rainbows.
Yeah.
All the gay is gone now.
That's
so,
great. Wow.
Yeah, you're
That's
safe
all they had to do.
You're
Can you
safe
imagine?
to go to Saudi Arabia because they aren't forcing those rainbows on people. WWE Chairman and CEO Vince Vaughn. Hold on a second. I got to just because I said that Saudi Arabia stuff.
And in case you didn't know, that was sarcasm.
WWE Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon allegedly had an affair with an employee, agreed to pay her $3 million when she signed a non-disclosure agreement. I'm reading this, so I don't think the non-disclosure agreement went well.
Doesn't seem like it did.
And you're talking about having somebody else babysit your kid other than family for the
what's
first
the going
time.
rate? I know it's like $10 for the first kid, right? Or is it more?
I heard it's 20 around here.
I thought like $10 for the first kid and then like $5 for every kid after that.
Babysitters in New York City getting this much an hour.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
$70 an hour.
What?
I'm quitting my job.
Move to New York and babysit.
I'm moving to New York City, and I'm becoming a Manny. Call me Tommy Doubtfire. Which is way better than being called Ball Gag Tommy like the other day. So
Tommy Doubtfire.
Tommy Doubtfire coming soon to a theater near you.
Wow.
6:42 now.
Sunny today with a high of about 82.
All right, coming up next, Ride Report. Coming up this weekend tomorrow, Zion Nostalgia Day starts at 9 and goes all day in Zion tomorrow. John Perry's going to be there starting at 10 tomorrow with a 95 WIIL Rock Summerfest ticket stop. Your chance to snag Summerfest tickets. Plus, they got the classic car show. They got music, food vendors, all that stuff. JP's there starting at 10 at Zion Nostalgia Day. This is south of Shiloh Park on Sheridan Road and 28th Street in Zion. That's tomorrow with 95 WIIL Rock.
Tomorrow, WIIL Rock. 95 WIIL Rock. Station in the parking lot.
I got you, Wayne.
Grilling. You both got your ears on.
How do I talk to him? That's it? No.
Mike is live. Mike is hot.
I don't know how I talk to him.
Mike is hot.
You want these guys to come in?
Can you hear me, Wayne?
Put me in preview.
Wayne can hear me? Where's talkback?
gtc.edu/AA.
Wayne, do you hear me?
Car you want is now at a price you won't believe.
Oh, but I don't have him in.
No, I've been hearing you the whole time, so.
Do you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Blah, 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 blah.
You only hear me now when I push the talkback button. No, you don't hear me now when I say a number.
16.
Did you hear that number?
I did not hear that number.
All right, so I push the talkback button and you can hear me. Perfect.
Yes. So we're good.
We are good. We are 5 by 5, my friend. I got to make a phone call.
All right.
What is the name of that thing?
Can you close the thing now?
It's too hot, Tom. It's too hot. We'll quiet down.
You got to close the thing.
I can't. It's too
Shut
hot.
the hell up! You got to close the
Yeah,
door.
I am. That's aggressive.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Hello?
Trevor?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to be on the radio in a minute. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
Who is this?
I don't fucking know.
The grill guy?
Yeah.
Personalized care plan and then fix it. What are you waiting for? Schedule your appointment today at Sinus and Snoring MD in Kenosha, Oak Creek, or Mount Prospect.
Dr. Pete's got it, the ultimate dental comfort in-office IV sedation. You go in, see Dr. Pete, get your dental work done. It's a thing of the past with in-office IV sedation. Pain-free dentistry is waiting for you. You can get those teeth taken care of, whether it's a cleaning and a checkup you haven't had in forever, or you need your wisdom teeth taken care of, or a root canal, or you got a crown or a filling that's not quite right. Dr. Pete can get it done for you. Put his number in your phone. I have people contact me all the time. Hey, Tom, what's the dentist number? That's what they sound like. Put Dr. Pete's number in your phone. Put in there as dentist Dr. Pete. You don't even need to remember his name then. Sometimes I forget it. Dr. Pete, put him in your phone as dentist Dr. Pete. 847-336-7300. 847-336-7300 for the ultimate in dental comfort. Dr. Peter Wade Sinus. You can find him online at gurneydental.com. Talking to Emily before we do the ride report. She's like, what is this guy talking about? I don't know. I kind of do know. It's getting weird. We've done these events with House of Harley Davidson and Jesse James Spirits, like Roland Daytona, Roland Sturgis. And the last two times, they do these national qualifying things where people from all around the country qualify to win a Harley Davidson, right? At these events.
Right.
The last two times, the winner has come from the House of Harley Davidson qualifier.
Doesn't seem suspicious.
So we're going to say good morning to Trevor from the Racine Hog chapter, who qualified at House of Harley Davidson for Roland. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Trevor. It's Roland. It's Lacona, right? It's the Lacona motorcycle. Laconia. I don't even. Where is Laconia? What state are you in?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Big New Hampshire motorcycle rally going on. He qualified to win with Jesse James, and they do it on stage at the show. Is it Saturday night, Trevor?
Yes, sir.
He's from the Racine Hog chapter. So the last two motorcycle winners have come from House of Harley Davidson qualifiers. And Trevor, do you know the secret, that the last two have done to win it, right?
Yeah, I'm with Tim right now, the Daytona winner, and so I got to go to see Jesse James before the show, and I got to be number 4, and
No. The only thing you have to do is when I ask you if you're going to win, and normally when there's a contest and I ask somebody if they're going to win, they're like, I never win anything.
Yeah.
The winners have both said, I'm going to win. They've said, I'm going to win.
And then they've won?
And then they've actually won.
Yeah.
And I thought you're saying that, you're jinxing yourself. You're screwing yourself out of it. No, both times they've actually won. So, Trevor, how's it going to go Saturday night? Are you going to win?
well, I'm going to win.
There it is. That's it. A guaranteed victory. A guaranteed. Do you know how many qualifiers there are?
There's 10 qualifiers, and there was 12,000 people that entered.
Wow.
Well, and it's down to 10, and he could win
Good
a
odds,
motorcycle.
though, you know?
Yeah, 1 in 10.
Great odds,
yeah,
in
yeah.
fact.
So, and you already have a bike. You're in the Racine Hog chapter. What kind of bike do you ride?
I'm not in the Racine Hog chapter, but I have a 2022 Road Glide.
Okay. All right. It's a 2022 Road Glide. So he's got a new motorcycle, and then Saturday night he's going to win a second motorcycle. Here's the question: when you win a second motorcycle, do you keep both, or do you do something? You're going to have 2 then.
Absolutely.
Kristen, who was the first winner, I think she got like 36 motorcycles now. She's just collecting them.
Yeah.
She's just throwing them in a closet somewhere. They're in her junk drawer. Or she's like, motorcycle. All right. Well, Saturday night. Now, how is Rowan Laconia? Is it fun? Is it fun riding in where? New Hampshire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I've never.
It's beautiful out here.
All right. Well, maybe next year. That's our next. We had a live broadcast. All right, man. Good luck Saturday night. Looking forward to seeing your new motorcycle when you win, Trevor. Okay.
Right on. Sounds good.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
you.
All right. How's it going to go Saturday night? Are you going to win?
I'm going to win.
There it is. That's the key.
So confident.
To winning.
Yeah.
So the first one who did that was Kristen. And I'm like, well, you just jinxed it. There's no chance in hell you're going to.
Right. And then she won.
She won the damn motor. And then the next time, the guy's like, I'm going to win. Because we told him to do that in Daytona
If this guy
spring.
actually wins,
I will wet myself.
yeah,
Guaranteed.
That will be something.
Yeah. A lot of rides going on this weekend. We got the firefighter ride tomorrow. Kickstands up at 10 at House of Harley Davidson. That's an escorted ride. Great ride. And then Sunday morning at 10, kickstands up at Jesse Oaks and Gages Lake. Go early for breakfast or join us for our after party at Choppers. Get details about those rides and a ton more on the Ride Report page under the Go tab at 95wheelrock.com. Ride Report thanks to House of Harley Davidson. Celebrating 50 years is Milwaukee's hometown Harley Davidson dealer. 651.
Partly sunny today, high of 82.
Hailstorm, Will Rock.
Ish.
The news here? That is unfortunate. Okay, so that when I invited you to come in and fill in, what did I think you were filling in for? Just sitting there enjoying my aura?
Well, yeah. I mean, we've been chatting it up, and I just keep kind of forgetting.
We
that I
are.
have
We're
something
constantly
to do.
talking.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh crap, radio show.
I have to do some things.
I should come over and hang out more. I don't hang out enough.
You should.
We do not hang out enough.
I mean, well, we're both busy.
Some,
and we're both busy. And
Our relationship
but...
now consists of me dropping off banana bread for the kids or me borrowing the lawnmower.
Yeah, that's basically
what
it.
we're doing.
Yeah.
We need to have some wine nights. But I always invite you over for wine night, and you're always like, eh.
I've come over.
And I lived 3 minutes away. Now the mansion is like a 25-minute drive to my mansion.
That really does make me sad that you're not going to be right down the road anymore. But
makes me sad that my dogs are not used to the move and they just urinate on the carpet all the time.
Yeah.
Brand new carpet.
You got to gate off the carpet?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
No, I just put them in dog jail. Let them live in the laundry room.
Okay.
6:55. That was a strange aside. WIIL Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Emily filling in for Stino today. Let's talk about my shirt. People asking about my shirt. The video is up and running on TomTube. You can see what's going on in here. And if you look at the camera, you see the back of my shirt. It says she's at home with the kid. The front is the Tom and Emily show logo. And we had these made because whenever I would go out, I would do all these remotes at night. I would do remotes at bars at night and then come in and get up and drag my ass to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And when I'm at these bars, people would always say, where's Emily? That's the number one thing I got is, where's Emily? I don't get that with Stino. I get from people, so how's Stino doing?
Yeah.
They all think that she's just a nightmare. And she's a nightmare about once every 2 months.
Sure.
She just goes crazy.
Yeah.
But in general, she's there every morning. She's doing a good job. Yeah, much better than I even thought she would do. And we hired her, so she's doing good. But so how's Stino doing? But everybody was like, where's Emily? So I had this shirt made, and all it says is she's at home with her kid.
So you could just turn around.
And just show them the shirt.
Yeah.
And then we were going to Sharpie an S on it and make it kids, but I just never got to it.
Now there's more than one, right?
So I'm wearing that today. And then Emily had one made. People would say, where's Tom?
When I would be out.
Yeah, like the grocery store or yoga.
No, I would usually do daytime remotes, like car dealerships or whatever.
She would be out, and on the back of her shirt would say,
he's at the bar.
He's at the bar. Yeah. So wear it tonight for the 501 Club party.
I almost wore it today.
Great
so I'll wear it.
I'll
wear it tonight for sure.
And I had to find it. The new house, the mansion. We don't have any like furniture or anything. So my clothes are all in one room, just strewn on the floor. It looks like there was a T-shirt explosion in one room and a couple of pants. So see the shirts tonight. 95 WIIL Rock 501 Club party with Miller Lite. We're gonna be at the Lodge, Antioch. Beautiful afternoon there on the deck. We've got Miller Lite aluminum pints for just $3. We've got your chance to win some WIIL Rock Fest tickets. And maybe qualify for those VIP tickets for WIIL Rock Fest, Disturb tickets too, and Jiffy Lube Signature Service oil changes for free. 501 this afternoon, the Lodge of Antioch, Main Street in Antioch. Come out and see our T-shirts with Miller Lite and 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.
Partly sunny today with a high of about 82. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Gas prices have eased a little bit over the past few days, but they are still near historic highs. AAA says the average gallon of gas in Illinois fell just a penny over last week's numbers at $5.55 a gallon. That number is 54 cents higher than the national average, tied for fourth highest in the nation, right up there with Hawaii. Lake County's average fell 7 cents from last week, sits at about $5.77 a gallon. Police in Fox Lake say a man is facing some charges after he crashed his vehicle into parked cars and a building. Sean Dalton of Ingleside accused of being drunk behind the wheel when it happened last week near Lincoln and Jefferson. Officials say he hit two parked cars and then ultimately struck an apartment building. He was slapped with DUI and criminal damage to property. 95 WIIL Rock Sports.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do.
You learned this.
Like right away.
It takes a minute for it to come
Yeah,
up.
I'm
It
just
takes
gonna,
like
I
20
have some
minutes.
coffee while this plays
Just
out.
wait for it to. You got to have him say the name for you. I mean, they did win the national championship, so I kind of got the NBA championship, so I kind of got to play it. The guy who did this, was the creepiest actor. Did you ever get a chance to watch
I've
The
seen
Warriors?
it. Yeah, I've seen it.
He's just creepy.
Very creepy.
Like a villain you hated because of how creepy he was.
Creepy.
There we go. All right, now you
Are
can
the
do it.
NBA champions?
Who's the NBA champions?
The Golden State
Warriors
Are the NBA champions?
Yeah.
They beat who beat the Celtics? The
Warriors come out to play.
you just want to punch him in the head,
You do.
right?
Warriors
Warriors are the NBA
Sports,
champions.
yeah. Golden State, NBA champs once again. They beat the Celtics last night, 103-90, their fourth title in the last 8 seasons. Steph Curry had 34 points. He was named the NBA Finals MVP.
As a broadcaster, I'm very proud of what we just did.
That was cute.
Right?
Yeah.
If you've seen the movie The Warriors,
Yeah.
that you just...
That was fun for you.
Tom is slaying it
Yeah.
this morning. Right?
You're like literally glowing and
I'm the
smiling because you're just so proud of
broadcaster
yourself
I
right
have ever
now.
been. Oh my God. I have the dumbest job.
In baseball, Cubs fall to the Padres yet again, 6-4. They've now lost 10 straight. Not the same.
Come out to play.
Cut it. Cut it while it was, you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
should've left it
While
alone.
you peaked, yeah.
Damn it.
Brewers fell to the Mets yesterday, 5-4, and Stanley Cup Finals Game 2 at Ball Arena tomorrow. The Avalanche leads that series over the Tampa Bay Lightning, 1-0.
Wait a second.
What?
Is it called
Ball Arena. I can't believe we haven't talked about this.
What is it? What is
Ball
it?
Arena.
Like a girl who dances on her toes, a ballerina?
Kind of.
But it's the BALL?
Like a ball. Ball Arena.
Like, what is the sponsor? Just balls?
I don't know.
We're sponsored by balls.
It just says Game 2
Ball Arena.
live at Ball Arena.
Brought to you by the National Testicle Foundation. Ball Arena.
That's where
Come watch women dance on their toes. Ball Arena? No, Ball Arena.
Yeah.
If you've got testicles, have we got a facility for you? Ball Arena. Well, this sports is just big.
Free prostate checks at the door.
No, it's. I don't have a metal detector. There's bend over, grab your ankles, sir. Welcome to Ball Arena. We're going to check you. You escalated that. That was not me. This sportscast, just gold, beginning to end.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Weekend Rewind,
Yeah.
Emily. Weekend Rewind, brought to you by Ball Arena. If it's sweaty, you must be at Ball Arena.
At Progressive, you can get 24/7 protection, even if you break the space-time continuum.
Wait, every time you wake up is the same day? That's terrible.
Alcohol was a factor. Alcohol was a factor. Sing along. Alcohol was a factor. Alcohol was a factor.
It is time for the 95 Wheel Rock Alcohol Was a Factor news. What is the craziest thing that you have ever woke up or been photographed kind of snuggling while you've been intoxicated? Anything come to mind?
The craziest what?
Thing, just that you've maybe passed out with or been caught snuggling or whatever while you've been intoxicated. Anything? Because I have a story like right away that I saw this and I was like, oh, and it.
Once in a while, I would fall asleep. I would go in to kiss my kids goodnight, and I would love them so much that I would lay down in their bed.
And just fall asleep
So
with
I would
them?
wake up in their bed, and like with my legs hanging off of it because it's so small. I'd be like, the
How
hell?
did I get here?
Yeah.
That's
weird.
I once fell asleep after a night of drinking on a front porch with a tequila bottle, like cradling it as though it was a baby. There's pictures. And
it's the irony of that is it's that made you pass out.
That's what got me
So it's there with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And also you had a baby, a little tequila baby. Probably there's little
baby
tequila,
Jose.
Little
Yeah.
tequila baby, little Jose Cuervo's running around somewhere. It knocked you up. Yeah.
Well, this woman, photo of her going viral after she fell asleep snuggling. What you would, if I gave you 1 million guesses, you would not guess what. It's just so random that you would never guess what this is.
One of those inflatable things with the arms that they put outside the car dealerships that wave
One of,
around
like the dancing Gumbies.
Because if I'm drunk, that's the kind of thing I would steal and drag home and sleep
That's a
next
good guess,
to.
but no, not
with
even.
the fan, with
Not
it
even
on
close.
in the bed.
Some
And I
nice
just
white noise.
Wake up and it's going flapping its arms around. I'd be like,
Right.
the score, I got one. I finally got one.
That is not the
No,
correct
that is not
answer.
it. All right.
Well, a man filmed his girlfriend when she passed out drunk, cuddling her kebab before waking her up so loudly that she threw the kebab in the air and was then covered in garlic sauce. So the video is going viral. The woman's name is Jamie Pizzoli. She had dozed off just a few bites into her late night snack
Well, at least she had some.
when her boyfriend Rob saw his chance to end their vodka-fueled day of drinking.
Yes, when the D is gone, you've had too much.
Yeah. So he, yelled her, he's filming, obviously, yells her name. She's passed out with the open box of kebab. And she literally, it's like a cartoon. She throws it in the air and it lands on her head like garlic sauce.
But she's still drunk, then she eats it. And you still eat it. You don't waste the kebab. It didn't land on the floor, it landed on her.
It landed on her. Yeah.
Did she eat it?
She said,
like a champ?
She was confused. She said, "This is my kebab," continues eating it, and then calls him a bleeping
So she finished
idiot.
eating it. Yeah.
She ate some kebab off her own head.
I'll have the kebab. Have you ever seen Kids in the Hall, the kebab?
No.
Look it up if you ever get
You
the
keep
chance to
saying
watch
that,
it.
and I'm like, what is this from?
I'll have
the kebab.
the kebab.
You're giving
Yeah.
Ripley's Believe It or Not guy when you say that.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
And the kebab in the end was absolutely delicious. Believe it or not.
I hate when you make that noise.
That's
I don't know
always
why
on
I
Jack
just
Palance.
brought that up. Yeah.
I'll have the kebab. So look that up, Kids in the Hall.
Okay, I will.
It's a fun tangent. Thanks for being on the show today.
Never coming back.
Spiraling out of broadcasting control. It is 7:08 coming up at 7:30. I'm headed outside. It is the Omaha Steaks Father's Day grill off. We got two dads. The grills are fired up outside. We're getting steak this morning.
Steaks are coming to room temp
I have
as we
Omaha
speak,
steaks.
and-
I brought
yeah.
them to room temperature for these guys. You should, and I emailed them and said what the steaks were they were going to work
What
with.
are they cooking today?
And what that I would bring them to room temperature. And
Okay.
if anybody emailed back and said I want to go to room temperature, I'd be like, you don't know how to grill. Get out of here. You're out of the country. You should bring your steaks to room temperature
Yeah,
before you grill.
even I know that.
5 ounce bacon wrapped filet
I was
mignons.
gonna say those look like fillets.
Being brought to room temperature.
Yeah.
I did not bring any caramel apple tartlets because I will not share them with you.
I've shared
Because
with you
I'm an
before.
a-hole.
Yeah.
OmahaSteaks.com. Search WIIL. Get Dad Steaks for Father's Day. We got a grill off coming up just a little bit. This is Foo Fighters on Will Rock. so you don't hear me maligning you. Emily's great. There's the videos, the audio's on now.
Perfect.
Emily's great. Love having you here. You're great. It's great having you here.
Thanks, Tom. It's great to be here.
You're a wonderful human being.
Thank you. The feeling is so mutual, and the temperature in this room is perfect.
Yeah. Thank you. The bar is low on happy around here. We need to get the thermostat working. All right, it's going to be colder than hell in a minute. It's
I'll
just how
take
this
it.
room rolls.
I want to live in a fridge right now.
We go furnace to meat locker, furnace to meat locker, furnace to meat locker. 7:14 WIIL Rock Morning Show. Something extremely weird but totally expected going on right now, and I will tell you what it is after the break.
What do you mean?
You're going to be like, "Wow, that is so very that." You're going to say, "Wow, that is so totally that."
What?
You will say, "Wow, that is so totally that."
Okay.
After the break.
I'm confused, but I'm going to just
You have
embrace it.
no idea what it is.
No.
All right. You'll say, "Wow, that is so totally that."
That is so totally. Okay. I don't know what that even. I don't even know what the sentence structure is happening, but I'm just gonna.
You sound like what's his name? I don't know what that is. Remember, he lost his mind. What is play us out? Bill O'Reilly.
Oh yeah.
You sound like Bill O'Reilly right now.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out what the hell's going on. I don't know what the hell
You're gonna say. You're literally going to say, "Wow, that is so totally that."
Wow, that is so totally. And then I'm gonna fill in the blank.
Yep.
Okay.
That is coming up next. It is 7:15 now. WIIL Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Emily in for Stino.
Sunny today with a high of 82. Tonight, clear skies, low around 54. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny with a high of 65. And then on Sunday, sunny with a high near 75. It's 68 in Fox Lake, 70 in Lake Zurich.
You're going to say, "Wow, that is so totally blank." Trust me on this.
Did you write down the word that I'm going to say?
I'm writing it down big.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. What is she's Bill O'Reillying me?
I don't know what the hell's going on. You're very giddy.
What is play us out? What does play us
you
out
are
mean?
very giddy right now.
What
and
does
I'm
play us
concerned.
out mean?
Okay.
We'll find out why Emily's going all Bill O'Reilly on me. Coming up next, WIIL Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. John Perry's out on Friday. Jen Marr on Saturday. Your chance to hang out with us. It's fun seeing Jen Marr go out and do a remote. Usually she's in the studio here. Well, I don't know why we take the most delightful of all our staff members
and hide them away
and sequester her in the studio.
I've never understood
and we send
that.
me and Wayne and JP and Don out.
Never understood it for a second.
Let's take the most delightful. She's charming. She's beautiful.
Pretty, right.
She's
funny.
We put her in the studio and we
to.
send the dumbasses out. So John Perry, dumbass on Friday, and then Jen Marr, delightful Jen Marr on Saturday at the Prime House Direct Truckload Meat Sale. They've got 20 ribeyes for $39.99, and our folks will have Summerfest tickets for you to win. Friday from 3 till 5, John Perry. Saturday from 2 until 4 with Jen Marr at the Menards in Antioch at 173 in Deep Lake Road. Get details on the road trips page at 95willrock.com.
Ever seen that?
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Can't do it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
Fuck it.
No.
We'll do it live. Okay. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
In
So funny.
5, 4.
Oh
3.
my God. So funny.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
How far will you go for a big win? At Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, stack them up and find
For Jiffy, for locations, go to
I have a surprise for you, and you're going to say, wow, that's so totally that.
Okay.
And I wrote down what the that instead of that. You're going to say, wow, that's so totally blank.
Okay. I don't know what I could say, but all right.
All right. I'm going to read to you a text I just got, and you're going to figure out what the surprise is.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a big surprise for you after the
Did you
world's
finally get me
longest
breakfast?
drum
Because,
roll.
like, I've been waiting for the breakfast buffet and the massage therapist.
No, did you bring charcuterie for everybody? Was my
Yes.
question. You're the
I
food
did
lady
bring
now. You
charcuterie.
left me for freaking food. You think I'm going to pay you with
Where's
food?
the omelet station? Where's the masseuse?
In Disco 102.
What's
They
the
have
text
that.
say?
They have that. So I got a text that said, you're going to say, wow, that's so
Okay.
totally blank.
Okay.
I got a text that said, you're going to get a kick out of this. I'm here, but I have to go to the bathroom, LOL. I'll text you when I'm outside the studio. And the thing that I'm talking about showed up on TomTube, so if you looked up on the TV screen, you would have seen it.
I did.
Wow, that's so
I
totally...
know exactly who it is.
Wow, that's so totally...
Eddie.
Eddie! Yay! We're getting the band back together. Your
This
mic
is the
is
best
over there,
surprise
Eddie. Remember where your
ever.
mic is. There's your mic, Eddie. So.
Of course he had to go to the bathroom.
So those-
and the Eddie rap music.
Those-
I feel at home.
Those that don't know, but when Eddie was on the show, every day, not some days, every day he would show up at work, he would clock in, and then he would poop.
Go to the bathroom.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clockwork.
You're brilliant.
Figured
You're-
I'd keep it consistent.
Yeah.
Doing that on company time, to have that be their first hour of getting paid every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
And then he got fired.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it was
Yeah.
It was Rona fired.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but they didn't
Furloughed.
bring anybody back. So I texted in cool, and then how long later? Like 12 minutes later, I said, "Hello."
That's pretty good.
I said, "Hello, fall in." And he texts back and said, "Almost LOALK, I'm here." So I will post this.
That's classic.
Online.
That's
You can post
classic.
it.
By the way, in my phone, you're still Eddie Tech. That's from when you.
I still
when you
retain
started
some
here.
of those skills.
You know what
was
he's in my
he
phone
set up our
as?
remotes. What?
Video Eddie.
Video Eddie. That's
Yeah.
when he started at the radio station. He was doing videos for
Yeah.
us and stuff like that. I still want
And
to do
I never
videos
took
with
it
him.
out. I never
His
took it
videos are
out.
brilliant. He's got a new job. He was working for Kimberly over at Authentique for a while, and now I don't even know what the hell he's doing. What do you do?
I'm a mysterious man.
It's a real job.
He's like Chandler Bing. We don't really know what he does.
Chandler Bing didn't even know what
Yeah,
he did.
but
Do
it's
you
an
wanna
important
know-
job.
What is it?
Do you want to know the day job or do you want to know the cool
both,
side
both,
gig?
both.
Okay, what pays the bills that's making the money,
Yeah.
the stacks of fat cash,
Okay, we got it now.
is I'm just an HR corporate shill now.
Well, that sucks.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I log onto my computer, I move my mouse pad so they know I'm there.
It doesn't suck. People have to do that.
And then I
Do you-
actually
wait,
do
wait,
like
do you-
4 hours of work
Do you
and
clock
then I'm
in?
done.
Do you clock in and poop?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He
It's a
wasn't
good
giving
gig.
that up, yeah.
And then what's the side hustle? See, I wrote Eddie down on the sheet. What's the side hustle?
Now, I don't know if you guys remember this. It was actually, it was like right when Corona started. Do you remember me telling you a story about how I went to a murder mystery dinner?
Yes,
You're a
I
murder
remember
mystery
that, yeah.
actor?
And how they were impressed with my
Yeah.
audience
You're
participation.
a murder mystery actor?
I am in the cast. I am a murder mystery
I love
pro.
that for you.
Listen,
I love that for you.
I've done that. I've been a murder mystery actor and got paid for it.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I did when I was
Both
out.
of you?
When I was out in New York, I did that.
That is like the most random job.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone who is a murder mystery
Now you've
actor, and
worked
now
with
I know
two.
two.
I wonder
the
if
only-
it's the same company.
You're the
'cause
only
they have-
non-murder mystery actor I know.
Right.
Ours was in Lake George, New York, and we would go out. It was on a boat. It was like on on Lake Geneva, they'll go on those dinner boat trips.
Yeah.
It's one of those, but it was a murder mystery, and I was one of the actors. I was one of the.
That's pretty
I
cool.
did it a couple times because it was a long commute, but it was fun, and I got like, I don't know, $50 in dinner out of it or what. And it was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun. And drinks. And
Yeah.
I would drink that bar dry, man, and do my acting.
I believe
So,
it.
Anyway, that's awesome because you got to be able to improv. It's an improv
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It's like a combination of improv and scripted because I can't go too off the story.
Right,
I can't be like, I murdered the person.
Because you can't change the thing. Everybody else in the cast is like, no. Somebody else steps up and goes,
That's
no,
not what
it was
happened."
me. All the clues have led to me, you moron.
Oh my gosh, you're probably so good at that,
So
though.
how can
That's
we
an
go?
awesome
I
job
want to
for
go
you.
see. I want to be one of the actors.
Yeah.
Are they hiring? I want to do that again.
They do. I know they do open casting call like in the fall because that's when I did it last year.
How can we go see you? Like, is there a website or how do we?
That's the bitch of it. They used to do public shows and they still have not started them back
you gotta schedule one and set it up and pay for it.
It's now just like
private events.
Alpha Media could have one.
Yeah, because we'll do that because we spend money on things all the time. I can't get working equipment, but we're gonna hire a murder mystery crew to come in.
Right.
Seems like the dumbass thing they would do.
Yeah.
All right,
Team building.
Yeah.
We'll work for food, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how much it costs to hire us.
That's a fun side hustle. So do you wanna get awkward and talk about the elephant in the room?
I wasn't aware there was an elephant in the room. I mean, I don't have my headphones on. I don't know what's going on here.
Put those on.
You can hear it?
A good old Tom ambush.
Just a good old Tom ambush. Because I'm a jagoff. Here comes the bride. Eddie got married. Emily was invited.
What?
I wasn't invited. I just showed up.
Eddie tried to hide it from everybody too. Eddie tried to hide it from me or whatever. Like he didn't tell me. He didn't mention it.
He didn't tell Eddie. He's a private person. That's how he is.
I'm a secret squirrel.
I get it. You had a small wedding probably, and he's like, no, we had 7,000 people there.
Over 800 people.
No, you had a small wedding. You had to get down, and it was painstaking to come up with the list. And I was never even considered for the list, but. You know who's pissed? I don't care. I get it. It's all good. I sent you that's what I'm pissed about. I sent you a gift anyway. You were on a registry or whatever for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
I sent you money.
You did.
I paid money to that. Did you ever get a thank you card for your gift?
I'm in the process of writing them as we speak.
You have etiquette is you have like 3 months to send thank you cards.
Etiquette is if you don't invite somebody to the wedding, they give you a gift anyway, send them the thank you card right away.
Oh, is that what it is? Or is that just Tom etiquette?
Yeah.
I think you made that up.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing.
Anyway, I sent you a gift, so you're married now.
I did. Now, the reason why we waited to start the thank you cards is because we went to Dublin and we wanted to send Dublin postcards as the thank you cards.
That's cute.
So we bought
never say Dublin around a 12-year-old guy. Your wife's hot. How hot? I'm Dublin.
Okay. You just had to get the Dublin joke in, didn't you?
But I paid for the Dublin trip.
You did.
Yeah.
That's what I did too.
No,
round of Guinness. On Tom Keefe.
Right. Ireland's expensive.
Yeah.
My gift was probably only about a round of Guinness.
Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't that much different from here. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, it was expensive when I went. Anyway, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was
You'll
a beautiful wedding.
Did you marry that
I
girl
had
you
so
were
much
going
fun.
out with, or did you find somebody else?
It was the same person.
Yeah.
I was about to make a
Annalise,
different joke, but then I remembered she doesn't like jokes like that. So
Right. Well, I'm glad you got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You only get married once.
I had so much fun.
Twice if you're lucky. I was married once, didn't take. But you know who is pissed here? You know who is pissed?
I can
Of all
guess.
the people, guess who's pissed that they did in the facility? Of all the people, guess who's pissed they didn't get invited to the wedding?
Wayne.
Obviously, Wayne.
No.
John Perry.
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Guys don't give a rat's ass about
Who?
that stuff. Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Leah.
She's mad? No.
Did you guys hear? Eddie got married.
No,
Did you go to the wedding?
She
Did
is
you get,
because I just went
Did you
across
go to
the
the
hall.
wedding?
Did she confront you?
Yeah, like.
Did you go to? She comes in one morning. She's like, "Did you guys hear? Eddie got married. Did you go to the wedding? Eddie got married." It was like
Well,
somebody.
because she loves him, and
It was
she's
like
probably
somebody
happy
had
for him.
murdered your family. Well, they were besties, but you don't invite a girl that's your bestie to your wedding because then you get. Did you invite Leah at your wedding? You're like, and she's in the. I don't know. So. Yeah, I think it's all good now. I'm like, it was a small wedding. I wasn't even invited.
She's in the club of people that don't work here anymore.
Yeah.
So it's easier.
He said to me, we had been texting because we don't work here anymore.
So
he wouldn't.
So it's our employment here that got excluded from your wedding?
Well, then you let one person in, then you got to let them all in.
Yeah.
So nobody from here got invited, so that was your firewall on a-holery. Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right.
We were texting about
I should have gotten invited.
We were texting prior to the wedding, and he kind of told me like that he wasn't inviting, anyone, even me, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's fine. Planning a wedding is stressful, and it was a small wedding,
totally
and
get
it's
it.
expensive,
I'm
right?
not upset at all.
And then
Asshole.
I think some people probably couldn't come, so I think that I got invited.
You were the B list.
And he said, like,
you were the we got to fill chairs list, and we want gifts.
And he said, you know, if I invite Tom, because he was, you know, he wanted to invite you.
That's the only thing, and I'm not mad. I totally get it. It's not a thing at all. At all.
It is because you're bringing
the Halloween party. It's the Halloween party all over again.
No, not that one. I was pissed about. Because you can invite as many people to your drunken Halloween parties. About that one, I'm pissed. I totally get it because you got to limit your wedding and it's painstaking. I totally get it.
It's expensive and awful.
Where I don't get it is how I didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
I'm not pissed, but I don't. We sat in a small room.
Yeah.
No.
It was either me or you. You know what I mean? And it was
years.
And
how long were you on the show? Years.
It would have been 4 years if not for coronavirus.
4 years in a small room alone.
Yeah.
The three of us.
We are bonded together.
Yeah.
Forever.
No invitation.
Yeah. Are you sad? Are your feelings hurt?
I wasn't mad, but I think I am.
It's like we have our own marriage in a way.
I'm not mad. But go sleep on the couch. Go sleep on the couch, Edward.
What did Leah say?
She was like, "Who's there?"
Oh.
I don't know if Eddie's prepared for the show. He might not be getting paid today.
Is he doing a rap?
I would assume, but it doesn't. He doesn't. I don't see his notebook, so I'm like, the hell do you think I invited you in for? So no wedding invitation. He doesn't do a rap.
Did you know he rapped at his own wedding?
He rapped it. I saw the rap online. I saw the video.
Yeah.
You sent me the video.
Did I?
Yeah. You sent me the
video.
video.
I did. You're right.
He did a rap
I did.
at his wedding and is now divorced. So
I can't
she's
believe I had to work at my own party.
Well, that's what your wife said.
So
She's like, Eddie, put it away. And he's like, no, babe, I'm rapping. She's like, I'm out of here.
Didn't she wasn't she the one who told you to do it?
Yeah. I didn't
She was
want
like his
to,
backup dancer, hype girl. It was so cute.
You married the cool chick.
Yeah, he really
Here's
did.
what happens, Eddie, just to warn. If you would have come to me and told, I didn't even get invited to the bachelor party, and that's BS. Was there a bachelor party?
Yeah.
What
it's
a
pretty
jag
awesome.
off. You could, because you're not limited on that. You can invite as many people as you want.
I had like 15 people at my bachelor
What
party.
a jackass. That I would have come to.
I'm like George Bailey. I've got 1 million friends.
I probably wouldn't even have shown up to the wedding. You would have gotten the same damn gift. You would have gotten a bigger gift if I was invited. So anyway. So he raps at his wedding. And the video is really good. And your wife liked it. And he thinks he married the cool chick. Every guy thinks he married the cool chick. And you're like, yeah, she's going to let me have my room with my knickknacks in it, my sports memorabilia, my rap stars.
You have a room of knickknacks?
No, you don't. Once you get married, she's like, and those things are going in the garage.
It's like, babe, can I put this Scarface poster right above the bed? I think it'd look great there.
Yeah, and she's like, no. It changes. It goes from cool chick to... I said that to Yola when we bought the house. I go, our relationship is going to change. I go, we're not just dating anymore. We're buying a house together. She's like, no, it isn't. I go, yeah, it is.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Yola with a J.
Yola.
Don't call her J.
Yola with Yola.
Jola.
Yeah.
Everybody says Jola. They punch him square in the nose. We met each other. We've known each other for 5 months, and we bought a house.
Wow, you're really moving on up in the world.
That's crazy, right?
Where I heard you moved. Where'd you move to?
Gurnee. I'm
Right here.
an Illinoisian now.
Ooh,
Go Bears.
I never thought I'd
85,
see the
85.
day. Wow.
I haven't got my Illinois driver's license yet because I'll be like, I'm a fib. Anyway, yeah.
Just prolong that as long as you can.
Yeah. Because I'm cheesehead to the core. And I don't pander. Most of our listeners are from Illinois. I don't pander, though.
No.
You get what you get.
You never did.
Yeah. So how's it going? How's marriage going?
Well, you know how it is. Come home, meatloaf again.
Yeah.
She burns it every time.
What was your first dance at your wedding?
It was.
They had a choreographed first dance.
Jeez.
It was the cutest
I'm
thing I've
glad
ever
I wasn't
seen.
invited. I would have thrown up at your wedding.
It was so good. I was legit impressed. I was like, what? When did they have time to do this? It was so good.
Yeah. You want some marriage advice? I was married once for 25 years. It didn't take. But
so
do you
don't
want
take any advice.
Don't
from
take
him.
any advice from me.
I take all advice. I filter out the good and the bad.
Two things, both of them very serious. I need you to write this down. 3 things I need you to write this down.
I'll write it down for you. I'll send you an email.
You don't seem like you're writing anything down.
You hear me
One,
typing?
you need to start having guy money. You need to start squirreling money away. Like if you get paid cash for something, put it in an envelope and don't tell her about it. Have guy money.
Terrible advice.
All right.
Why is that terrible advice?
So that way, when you want to go do something fun with your bros, you don't know, hey, babe, can I take the $30 out of checking? You don't need to do that. And you'd be like, yeah, I got money. Yeah. For gambling and hookers and stuff and whatever, have guy money. I told mine about the guy money, and it was all cool, but I had my guy money, okay? Anytime you get cash, keep it on the DL.
Yeah.
Backyard.
Why is that bad advice? You think Matt doesn't have guy money?
I mean, maybe, but it
He
just
does.
the way you're explaining it
He
is.
does. He
No,
has-
I know I'm aware of his. I'm aware.
You're
of
not
his
aware of
guy
all
money.
of it. He has more than you
I don't
think.
even know how much it would be. I have no clue.
He has more
but
than you think.
I'm just the way you're saying it is very
So
like.
what's wrong with it?
Hide it, like squirrel it, like you're whispering as though he should be hiding money from his wife.
Number dose.
In the air ducts kind
Number
of
dose.
thing.
And this is the serious one. Don't expect her to be perfect. When she screws something up, be okay with her not being perfect. But actually, don't just on the surface be okay with it. Actually be okay with it because you're not perfect. And then hopefully she'll treat you the same. She'll be okay with not. Nobody's perfect. Be okay with them not being perfect.
That's good advice.
And just let stuff go. All right?
That is great
Anybody
advice.
that's with me needs to hear that. Just don't expect the person to be perfect.
Yep.
And number 3, I don't remember.
I think you just said there were two
never
things.
never say yes, dear. Even if you're doing it in the nicest of ways, it just pisses them off. Because when you say yes, dear, they're hearing yes, you bitch. That's what they're hearing.
Okay.
Never say, if you need to say yes, dear, figure out different words to say it. Pink, I would love pink walls. That's a brilliant idea.
Okay.
There you go.
Another
So,
piece of good advice.
something,
Yeah.
Absolutely, I think we should go to your friend's baby shower. I love co-ed baby showers. They're great. Instead of just saying, yes, dear. Okay, never say those words together. It will enrage her.
Well, I don't think I can
That's you
use the
saying
word dear without sounding like a smart ass
All right.
anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
Well,
already
that's what
kind of safe
She
in that
hears,
regard.
yes, you bitch. So, yeah. Oh, is that one good?
Yeah, that's a good piece of advice.
Yes,
Matt's never said yes, dear, to me, so you must have briefed him.
He's saying a charcuterie business. That's a great idea. You dumb son of a. Anyway, but so he was saying yes, dear at the time and wondering how they were going to pay their mortgage. And how did it work out? It worked out great.
Yeah.
You know the best.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Eddie. You're going to hang out, though. You have a regular job.
Yeah.
He said he
How
was
long are you
limited
staying?
time because he has to go to his job and fill out his TPS reports. So,
I could hang out maybe till a little after 8.
all right. Eddie's here. We're going to gravy chair.
Can't wait to hear the rap.
We're going to gravy chair some news, and then Eddie's rap coming up in just a couple of minutes. And Omaha Steaks, first annual, and we can say annual because we're doing it every year. We go live out front here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills. Two dads squaring off. Winner gets some great Omaha Steaks. That is coming up in moments. It is 7:41.
Sunny today, high of about 82.
All right, so we're going to do that and see how those guys are doing. They got their grills going. I have the Omaha Steaks to room temperature. I'm going to talk to Wayne, who's out there, and then we'll also meet the guys. Hope Wayne's hearing this. He understands. We're going to do that coming up next. Father's Day here on Sunday, by the way. It is not too late to take care of Father's Day. Dad doesn't want more stuff. I hate having things pile up and you got all this garbage and whatever. I want to have an experience. I want to have something delicious. You can get me Omaha Steaks, and I will love it for Father's Day. If you haven't figured Father's Day out yet, visit omahasteaks.com. Type WIIL in the search bar and save over 50% when you order the Dads Want Steaks package. For just $99, you're going to get this limited time package, 16 mouthwatering entrees he's guaranteed to love, including those bacon wrapped filet mignons we got guys cooking for the competition this morning. Also, the caramel apple tartlets. Get extra tartlets. When you order, go to the dessert area and get the caramel apple tartlets. I love those. And as a special gift for our listeners, when you type WIIL in the search bar and order the Dads Want Steaks package, you're also going to get 8 free Omaha Steaks burgers. You cannot beat the value of this deal, and Dad is going to love it. Go to omahasteaks.com and type WIIL in the search bar and save over 50% when you order the Dads Want Steaks package. That's omahasteaks.com. Search WIIL.
Time to
Put this audio on, and put this audio on, and put this audio. There's a lot to do today. We go live to the entrance here at Gurney Mills, the G spot.
Where are they specific? They're just right outside the main doors?
They're just cooking steaks.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I recognize where they are now.
I can't get the audio. I can't unmute Wayne's mic for some reason, so we're going to go on the Comrex here, Wayne. Let's talk to Wayne. Wayne, you got me on the Comrex there?
I do indeed have you on the Comrex, Tom.
All right, we got the camera going. It's Wayne named it Meat Cam on Tom too.
I felt that was the most appropriate.
I think that works.
That
I think that
seems
works.
like it's a category on Pornhub.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that does not seem.
Hey,
Meat Cam.
It's two dads that found the G spot. Come on.
Well, so yes, it is Pornhub. It is Meat Cam.
Okay.
So the first guy. Let's talk to the first guy. The other guy, not the guy in the black T-shirt. The other guy.
All right, we'll talk to Mark.
Mark is this guy. Who looks like, if you're not watching TomTube right now, he looks like Sammy Hagar after a bender, basically, is what he looks like.
Okay.
What is that? Is that a Menards shirt?
It is.
It is, yes.
Classic
He's
guy out there.
That's a dad thing.
Yes.
He's socks with sandals away from being the classic dad. So, Mark, and your son, Joe, signed you up for this because he thought there's Joe. He thought you were great. How old is Joe? He's like 12, 13? He's 21.
Tom's like, how old's that little guy?
Yeah. Get him on camera here. Wait, get him on. Put him, Wayne. Put him back on. Walk over to the camera.
He does look like a kid.
Joe, walk over to the camera. You're 21.
Yeah.
It's not a chance in hell I would sell you a beer. Not for real. Even if you had the best idea ever, I'd be like, nah, I don't see it.
He looks like he's in sixth grade.
I don't see it.
You're 21?
You get carded everywhere?
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens?
What?
And I've noticed this like over the last year specifically. The older I get, the younger people who are 21 look.
Right, yeah.
He probably, if I was like in his age, I'd be like, yeah, he looks 21.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a sign of getting
He
older.
looks like, yeah. I would card him
does look
for
really
another
young, though.
30 years.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
So
for him.
enough. So you entered your dad for this, and you think he has a great grilling set of skills?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Grills anything. He'll break out a sous vide if he has to.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he'll sous vide
You know
something and
about
then slap it on.
sous
Somebody
vide.
got me a sous vide thing.
Yeah.
That's where you cook meat in tepid water.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all
Sounds
right,
delicious.
All right, let's talk to Mark and see what he's doing today. Now I'm gonna Eddie, can you grab those? I got Eddie. I got a gravy chair guy to do stuff. Can you grab
Don't
those?
do it, Eddie, and see
grab
what
the
happens.
Omaha steaks. They're sitting on the fridge over here. I brought them to room temperature for these guys because Mark, you know you cook steaks from room temperature, right?
Yes, you do.
Eddie's going to bring them out to you right now and show them on camera and give you get 2 Omaha steaks each in case you F one up. And then you have to grill a bite for me and Emily each. And we're gonna rate them, and whoever has the best steak wins the prize package, okay?
Absolutely, I'm down.
Do you have a plan for this, or what? I mean, do you want to say, or is it a secret, or?
Well, normally I try and season my stuff and go overnight with it. So this one's kind of going to have to wing it a little bit.
Yeah. Do you know if you season your stuff too much, it pulls the salt pulls the moisture out of it and might not be as juicy. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass here. So, all right. So you can fillet them. You can whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
We'll chop it up and give it to you as a hamburger. How
Chop
about that?
it up, give it as a hamburger. You are not going to win. All right. Well, good luck, Mark. Let's meet contestant number 2, Eddie. There's Sammy Hagar in his Menards shirt. And let's go. Here's the steaks. Eddie, show the steaks at the camera. These are Omaha steaks, 5-ounce fillets, bacon wrap. They can take the bacon off if they want or whatever. There's metal skewers in them that holds the bacon there. You got to pull those out before we eat them.
They look superb.
They're delicious.
Yeah,
the
they look
5-ounce
good.
fillets are
Yeah.
perfect. We're going to give them each 2. And then they can do whatever they want.
And pick the best one.
So give Mark his. He gets first. He gets first pick of the 2. Eddie's just going to give them to him here. Take these, Mark. And now we're going to go over and meet Jim. Jim's going to get the other 2. Hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Real good. How you doing, Tom?
Good. You're looking very dad-like today. He's got one of those. What are those hats called? Like bucket hats or whatever. Is
It's
that
like a fisherman's hat.
Is that a Batman bucket hat?
You got that.
I'm Batman. I'm going to cook steak today. So
That's right.
All right. So and who entered you for this? Did you enter or did Terry enter you for this?
Terry, my wife.
Your wife said Jim's are you actually a father? Did we check that? Do you have children?
I'm a father, a grandfather.
All right. All right, so you've procreated, so that qualifies you for our contest. You needed to knock somebody up to be in our contest, is what I'm saying. So Terry entered you. She says you're a great guy and a big WIIL rocker, and you're obsessed with food. Is that true, Jim?
This is true. Fat guy and a little body.
Fat guy and a little body. All right. So now, do you have, what is your shirt? It's an American flag shirt. So you got it going on.
America.
It's grill utensils. This is the flag.
Oh.
Of course.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is so.
They both dress the part.
Do you have a plan for the Omaha Steaks? I notified them last night what they were getting, so they could kind of formulate a plan. Do you have a plan for these delicious 5-ounce Omaha steak bacon wrap fillets? Or do you want to
cook them till they're ready and eat them?
Cook them till they're ready and eat them. Well, that is
solid plan.
That is right out of Guy Fieri right
Yep.
there. I have a feeling, who's the angry chef on TV?
John Taffer?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
John Taffer's
He's
the
bar
angry
rescue.
drink. Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay'd be cook them till they're ready and eat them. These steaks are pathetic.
Yeah,
So there you
yeah.
go. I just turned him into Simon Cowell. All right, well, cook them till they're ready. You guys have to have our steaks ready at 8:15, a bite each, and then we're going to score you guys, and somebody's going to win, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks.
I don't know that either one of these guys is going to win. So they're going to cook the Omaha Steaks. They're going to get an Omaha Steaks prize package if they're the winner. What they don't know is they're each getting an Omaha Steaks prize package.
Oh, that's nice.
But the person who does the best gets the other prizes, which includes all sorts of fun stuff, which if I had it in front of me written down anywhere in the studio, I would tell you. What's the flight simulation place, Wayne?
Extreme Flight Simulation in Gurney.
Yeah, you get to fly a 737 in a flight simulator. So you get to crash a flight. I'll fly it till it's ready, and then I'll land it. So that'll be fun. And they also get 2 hours of pool at Shooter's Sports Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake. So we're cooking up the steaks. We'll see how they do coming up
It's exciting.
Just a little bit. And you can see it all on TomTube. We got Meat Cam, named by Eddie.
Wayne.
I get the two.
Whichever.
I get the two confused. They're cooking at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. We're panning back and getting the whole. He looks like Sammy Hagar had a bender. It looks like two dads grilling here at the G-Spot today with Omaha Steaks and 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.
Oh, look at that. Eddie Cam.
So we've gotten the band back together.
I love
this
it.
Is gonna be
This
like
is
old
just
times.
makes me so happy.
It's going to be you doing the news and sports. Eddie's over there in the gravy chair. I am meat, your potatoes, Eddie's gravy.
Yeah.
So
this is
listenership just spiked.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's almost triple digits now.
Yeah.
So that is going on. We got TomTube up and running if you want to see a live video streaming on our social media and stuff like that. The band is back together. 7:56 Will Rock Morning Show. That's Shinedown. And so I asked Emily yesterday, Eddie, if she's going to be at Will Rock Fest. Of course, she's like, yeah, maybe we'll see. Which is no, she's not. But she can't tell the truth.
Yeah.
She can't tell the truth on stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's her little white lie.
Well, I initially
she's such
said
a good
no.
heart, but such a lying
Initially,
soul.
I said no, and then you pressured me, and I said, yeah, okay, maybe.
There was no pressure.
You did.
I point out that it would be a good idea because when we used to have to do stuff like this, you had to be there for work.
Yeah.
And this would be your chance to actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
And some of the bands you've never heard of, but some of them you have. I mean, you've seen Royal Bliss is going to be there.
Yeah, right. Alone. Worth a ticket.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Get a ticket. Shinedown is going to be there. Jackal, Jesse's always crazy.
Yeah.
What else? That's about it for you.
Yeah, we'll see.
My buddy Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Eddie, you would love to see Jelly Roll. Big rapper, country rock crossover guy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of him? You know him or not?
No. It sounds interesting.
I interviewed him at 5:30 in the morning because he was still up video gaming. That's the only time he could do the video. Was
one of those.
Interview was super early and was just a fun guy. So Falling in Reverse, awesome. Lilith Czar, Saliva. I can't live through fire. So you going to come, Eddie? It's Saturday, September 24th, Lake County Fairgrounds.
When I saw Will Rock Fest was returning, I was like, oh, no way. Like, I honestly didn't think I'd see the day. But I think just to see Royal Bliss, if anything, would be nice. I haven't seen them live in years now.
You can go out there. They're second in the lineup, so you see them early, and then you can go do your murder mystery thing.
Is it a Saturday?
Or mow your lawn, or whatever married guys do.
Do the budget or balance the checkbook?
Balance the checkbook. Saturday, September 24th, after you're done mowing the lawn, but before you have to go and she's taking you to a co-ed baby shower. So
yeah, we might have a baby shower, but
get it on the schedule.
My instinct is to say yes, but I'm afraid if I show up that JP will immediately give me a task,
make
to
you
do.
work. Yeah, hey, where the f you been?
You come in here.
He forgets you.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen before.
You know, they never.
I mean, he just made you bring steaks outside.
So Eddie and Stino were the two people that got let go because of the Rona, cutting budget or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Emily left, so Stino slid into Emily's spot. So, but the Stino spot has never been filled. Don's doing afternoons, but he's just some sales guy we threw on the air that we don't pay. That's he's just.
Well, there you go.
He gets to
There's
keep
your
his sales.
answer right there.
So
you don't have to pay him.
They've never done the rehire for the Rona jobs. So we're at 2/3 of staffing, but we're running full bore like all we did before. And I think most companies in America have done that, use the Rona to cut staff.
Yeah. Oh, they have.
Yeah. So you'll be there.
Meanwhile, record profits.
So while we're here, we need you today, as a favor to your friend Wayne, to go wash the vans. That was him and John Perry. All his button heads are like, Eddie, wash the vans. So if you could wash the vans today, that would be great.
I don't know if you got the memo. I don't wash vans no more.
Yeah, bitch.
No more shines.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, fire him?
Yeah, I'm a murder mystery actor now. Because that's huge money, that murder mystery.
The tips. Woo.
Yeah. Woo. Sometimes the whole thing. 7, hello, hey-o. No.
Oh,
okay.
I get it.
All right,
the penis.
That was the best non-joke ever.
Eddie
like the penis.
I missed this.
Well, you never know with the molecules.
Oh, classic.
7:59.
Sunny today with a high of about 82. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95-second updates. Lake County man facing charges after he broke into a home in Ingleside. Sheriff's officials were called to West Marquette Drive about midnight Thursday for reports of a burglary in progress. When they arrived, they found James Rizzo, the criminal, being held at gunpoint by the homeowner. Officials say he got into the home by using a garage door opener that was in a vehicle. The homeowner, who had been sleeping, woke up, found him. He was taken into custody, now facing some felony charges, bond set at $100,000. Gas prices have eased a bit over the past week, but they're still near historic highs. AAA says the average gallon of gas in Illinois fell about a penny over last week's number of $5.54 a gallon. That number is still 54 cents higher than the national average and tied for fourth highest in the nation. Lake County's average fell 7 cents from last week, sits at about $5.77 a gallon. 95 Will Rock Sports. The Golden State Warriors are now the NBA champs. once again topping the Boston Celtics 103-90 last night, their 4th title in the last 8 seasons. Steph Curry scored 34 points, and he was named the NBA Finals MVP. In baseball, Brewers fell to the Mets 5-4. White Sox open a 3-game series with the Astros in Houston today. And in hockey, Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final happening tomorrow night at Ball Arena. The Colorado Avalanche.
That's what it's called, Ball Arena.
Ball Arena, just a single
what
ball.
What a stupid name.
I know. I keep saying it, though, because it's funny.
She said ball.
The Colorado Avalanche leads that series over the 2-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning, 1-game tonight.
I don't want Lightning anywhere near my ball. Anyway, yeah.
Yikes.
Ouch.
Seems like it would be painful.
You only have one?
Anywhere near my ball. Shh, it's a bad subject, Eddie. I don't want to talk about it. You're married. You'll find out. You'll see. In a jar on the nightstand.
And finally, a wanted man is now behind bars again after he decided to make a move to the location next door of where he was initially wanted. The man's name is Troy Longwell. He was wanted out of Stafford, Virginia, and he was trying to avoid arrest by hiding in the ceiling of a salon.
Okay.
But when police showed up, he, shirtless, dropped through the ceiling.
They always fall through the ceiling, like in the movies.
He fell through the ceiling of a church, which was connected to the salon. So it was like in a strip mall, if you will.
Which is an odd place for a church.
Yeah. He walked right into the.
You want your hair to look good for Jeebus, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Looking your best.
Yeah.
Walked right into the active service. Police had to interrupt.
Wait, there was a service going
in
on.
progress.
And a shirtless man
Fell
drops through the ceiling.
Like,
You're like, oh, the Lord has arrived.
You're wondering what's
Jesus
going
walked
on.
around with no. Did he have long flowing hair? Jesus walked around with no shirt on. I'm sure. Oh,
no.
I would have just been like,
that's not Jesus.
I would have just been like,
That's not
my
Jesus.
people, I'm here. It's me, the Lord.
If he comes back
Let me
and
see
he
him.
is the chosen
That
one.
is not Jesus. That is. Close your eyes and think of what not Jesus would look like.
Jesus kept the
There's
company
the
of
guy.
sinners and sick people.
Well, that guy definitely is fitting in then. Yeah.
Anyway, he was taken into custody right there in the middle of church.
Hook him up.
And then the church service did proceed.
Yeah, he's being crucified next weekend.
Yeah.
So on Friday, and then he'll be back at church on Sunday.
Yeah.
Miraculously, hey, it's me, Jesus again. Anybody got bail money? All right. Meat Cam is up and running. Somebody's going to win our Omaha Steaks prize package this morning. Omaha Steaks. Dad does not want stuff for Father's Day. He wants steak. OmahaSteaks.com and search WIIL. They're also going to win Extreme Flight Simulation in Gurney, a gift Dad will experience of piloting a Boeing 737 simulator, extremeflightsimulation.com. And he snags 2 hours of pool at Shooter's Sports Bar and Billiards.
What a cool prize.
In Grays Lake, take a shot. So great prizes, thanks to all of our sponsors. Let's go to Meat Cam. Wayne is out at the G spot in the parking lot at entrance G.
Do you
with
see
our,
what kind of sauce he has right there?
Grillers.
Tom, to the right. Oh, it just went away. Do you know what
was
he had
that?
out there?
And what?
Worcestershire sauce.
See, she can't say it. They should serve their steaks with what kind of wine, Emily?
White Zinfandel.
She can't say the word. She
Just
says
say
them
it
fast.
super fast.
What was that?
White Zinfandel.
And what kind of sauce?
Worcestershire sauce.
So who is it? We're looking at
There it is.
Mark's Steak, Sammy Hagar, the Red Rocker, after a real bender. Mark, are your steaks off the grill? Or you got to let them rest?
Yeah, they're up and they're resting right now. They're ready to roll.
I see all sorts of seasonings. I see what kind of sauce, Emily?
Worcestershire sauce.
And I see he's got them resting under aluminum foil. And you got olive oil out there. You got so you did some effort here.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There's a few hidden things.
There's
there
like
that actually didn't
38
get
things
used.
on his table. Is that a spray
He
bottle?
was
Is
very
there a
particular. I was
spray
watching
bottle
him
there?
get set up earlier.
That's some cleaner. That's just cleaner.
Okay,
We put
so
that on the steaks too.
He sprayed cleaner on the steak.
I love that. I love bleach steak.
Emily wants bleach
Yeah,
steak.
yeah.
All right. Now let's go over to Mr. I put them on the grill and you eat them, Jim, whose table has. Let's look at Jim's table, Wayne, his table has paper towels and aluminum foil. So his steaks have come off. Oh, now what is that? The bacon? You cooked the bacon?
That's extra bacon. That's my homemade stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
He brought his own bacon?
We were at an event once.
BYOB.
Listen, we were at an event once, and he brought me out bacon, and I took it home and I cooked it, and I ate all the bacon he brought me in one sitting.
Wow.
So you get me more of that, Jim. So he makes
Good stuff.
He makes his own bacon. He's actually slaughtering pigs at his house on a regular basis. So what else is on your table? There is other stuff on your table.
Just the usual SPG, your salt, pepper, garlic.
Yeah.
And I brought way more stuff than I needed.
SPG, you got your SPG. What did you bring other stuff just in case you saw the steaks and you're like, nope, those need rosemary?
You always have to be prepared.
You never know. You got to be
know.
prepared.
Yeah.
You got to wear your bucket.
Rather be looking at it than looking for it.
Better be looking at it than looking for it. Sage advice from Jim. All right. Are they off? Are they resting, Jim?
They're resting.
All right. Now, did you cook them whole? They're the 5-ounce Omaha steak fillets. Did you fillet them or you cook them whole? Because I saw that.
Nope, cook them whole.
So I think Jim cooked them whole, and I think Mark filleted his. So we'll see. Look at that. It was a look from Jim over at Mark.
I need 2 good bites. 2 good bites.
2 good bites. Emily and I, we're going to judge. We'll get the steaks in here. Next break, come into the studio, guys, and we're going to try the steaks, and we will determine who the winner is, okay? You ready? Wayne, who do you think? Do you have an early favorite out there, or?
I don't know. Mark's got a lot of extra stuff. Jim seems to have gone the simple approach, which sometimes simple is better.
Yeah. With Omaha Steaks.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. Go to omahasteaks.com. Dad does not want steak for Father's Day. He wants Omaha Steaks. omahasteaks.com, and then you search WIIL. It is 8:11. The steaks are coming in. We will be crowning a winner. Did you guys see Stino made?
Oh, does that go to the winner?
This plaque that
That's
goes
beautiful.
to the winner. It's a wood plaque. It's got a WIIL Rock sticker on it, laminated. There's some other stickers. It says First Annual Omaha Steaks Grill Off Champion.
Beautiful. She's an artist.
That's cute.
Screw the prizes. This is what they're getting.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
worth it right
She
there.
made that?
Yeah, Stino did that. So that's what we basically have her doing is the morning show and then arts and crafts.
I thought maybe her daughter did that.
Arts and crafts. No, she at Thanksgiving she takes her hand and then puts the paint on it and makes a turkey out of it with her handprint. It's
so abstract.
It's so sweet. It is so sweet. It's 8:12.
Sunny today, high of 82.
The steaks are coming in, and we will crown a winner in our first annual Omaha Steaks Father's Day Grill Off coming up. Since we got the Red Rocker out there grilling in the parking lot, here's Mas Tequila on WIIL Rock. Bring him in, Wayne.
Will do.
Are you going to be able to have a bite, Emily, or should I have Eddie's taste?
Have Eddie. I don't want it.
All right.
You don't want any steak?
I just haven't been eating meat lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what brought this up?
Do it next year. They smell delicious. Emily's bagging out. She's cutting back on meat in her diet.
Yeah, so Eddie's going to taste
with
for
Omaha
me.
Steaks, that is not a problem because they got the chicken, they got seafood, they've got the caramel apple tartlets, which Emily will loan me from time to time.
Yeah, because when I buy them, I stack up.
She gets a lot. That's a good idea. If you go to omahasteaks.com, you search WIIL, order Dad that Father's Day. Dad wants steaks package, and he's going to love it for Father's Day. You can still do that. Or there's area locations where you can go into the store, but get extra caramel apple tartlets. Wow. I'm not making this up. I've had people coming over, and I want to do the caramel apple tartlets. So Emily, do you have any? We call them cats.
Yeah.
You got any cats in the freezer? Which if somebody hears that out of context, they're like, "Are you murdering cats?
Yeah, right.
What the
Animal
hell is
serial
wrong
killers?
with you?
So cats died on The Office.
Yeah.
But you got any cats? She's loaned me cats before.
Yeah, I have.
So get extra caramel apple tartlets. Now the smell has made it to me delicious. We're each going to have a bite, Eddie, and then on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to make it 1 to 100.
Okay.
We're going to score each of the steaks. I want the numbers to be different just so we don't end up with a tie
I like
somehow.
that idea. 1
I
to
got a
100.
question.
1 to 100, yeah.
2 questions.
Okay.
Number 1, is the bacon, what are the metrics for judging this? Because he
had
brought
to
in
make it more difficult.
he brought in
give
he
me
brought
a
in bacon.
freaking
Is that
number.
fair?
Well, ask him what his eating experience is. Say, do I take a bite of the bacon and then the steak, or is the bacon just for looks? Or
Because if we're judging the steak, I feel like it should just be the steak, right?
You would think, because one contestant has them plated on glass plates with garlic bread and steak knives.
If you want to include, I said, give us your best game. This is on them.
It's your game.
Do whatever they want.
Okay.
With the Omaha steaks.
Are we gonna know whose steak is whose?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have a favor for either. You guys okay? We know whose steak is who. We don't need a blind. I don't like. He just ate some behind you.
He's testing.
He just ate some. What? You got to test it. He's like, what? What? You got to test it. All right, so we're going to have partially eaten steak coming up, and we'll pick a winner. 8:18, WIIL Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Emily filling in for Stino today. Eddie here as well.
Sunny today with a high of 82.
All right. WIIL Rock Morning Show is thanks to the Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake and Antioch. In moments, somebody wins this decorative wooden plaque.
Wow.
Suitable for hanging in your garage or throwing in the garbage
They
right
took
when
off
you get
work
home.
today and came here to gross
And
for
they got
this
a
wooden
plaque. Stino signed it on the back, put a little heart on it.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
She really put those stickers on. And
this is what we have her
spots.
doing is arts and crafts is her job. WIIL Rock Morning Show thanks to the Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. What are you doing tomorrow? Wilson is out. Alibi Pub and Grub. The reason to go to Wonder Tucky, 95 WIIL Rock Summerfest ticket stop. He's got your chance to win those tickets. And they've got live music going on starting at 6 tomorrow. Every 10 minutes, somebody wins a pair of Summerfest tickets. That starts next weekend, runs 3 weekends on Milwaukee's lakefront. You're also going to have a chance to win VIP tickets to WIIL Rock Fest going on tomorrow. Plus live music from Leadfoot and, of course, Don's band, Melon Cougar. That's tomorrow. Things start at 6. Alibi Pub and Grub in Wonder Lake is on East Wonder Lake Road with 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
Century, 100 years.
Plop them down.
All right.
Now that you got the steaks in here, take down the Conrex.
Here we go.
It is steak gut check time. The 95 Wheel Rock first annual Father's Day grill off with Omaha steaks. Two dads have grilled up steaks for us in the parking lot here at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. And we're going to taste the steaks now. Then we will tabulate. Emily is going to do the tabulations. And we will have a winner for
exciting.
you. Yeah.
We'll have a good food competition.
Emily is like, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
So let's start with this. It's on a plate with the.
So you're going to do the glass plate first?
The glass plate.
Okay.
It's got the steak, the garlic. Eddie, can you hold yours up to this camera a little bit so we can see it? Tom Tube is up and running now. Whose steak is this? Is this Jim or Mark? This is Mark. Mark, head over to Emily's mic.
And it looks like, Tom, I just want to point out that he unwrapped the steak for the bacon that was around it and used it as a garnish.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Right.
Yeah. I
Mark,
respect
get right in front of Emily's mic. So you cooked up the bacon separate and then the steak. And was there secret seasonings and spices and things and all of that?
Salt, pepper, garlic, a touch of cayenne, pinch of cumin.
All right.
So.
And now, do you want me to have a bite of the bacon with the steak?
I would say, have a little sample.
All right, I'm going to cut this.
Open wide and enjoy.
Open wide, and then enjoy some of the garlic bread. Did you grill the garlic bread here?
Cooked perfectly.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. That is perfect medium rare. Yeah. Have a bite.
You know, it's funny.
Look at Eddie. Hold on, I got to get a picture. You know, it's funny.
I know the steak doesn't exist. I know when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it's juicy and
we're doing a
delicious.
scene from the Matrix. Yeah. So you're going to be the rat and go back into the Matrix and sell us all out, is what you said. What is that Joey Pants? The Joey Pants character in the Matrix. Nice reference.
I can't eat a steak without thinking about that scene. You know?
This is delicious. I would leave the real world and go back to the Matrix for this. Mark,
why not?
Your 6-year-old son Joe should be proud of you right now. So he's here. Doesn't he have to be in school somewhere? Or?
Yeah. College is off. For
Do you go to college?
Yeah.
Joe goes. Where do you go to college at, Joe?
Dominican University.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's up in River Forest.
Dominican.
Yes, he feels like he has to explain it right away. He's like, I'll tell you where it is. A perennial powerhouse.
Force of habit, really.
What are they known? Because nobody knows where it is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they known for? What's their thing at Dominican?
Big thing is they have some nursing programs and some other programs.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm a chemistry major. So
All right. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna?
I'm looking at PhDs right now and
You're
seeing how that's.
Math.
Okay, so you get your chemistry PhD. Then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your chemistry PhD?
Well, research, but
obviously. Yeah. He's gonna figure out how to make delicious steaks like his dad, right there. Yeah. So have you?
Eating the whole steak.
Eddie, it's just supposed to be one bite. And he's eating the whole steak. Now, Mark, are we supposed to take a bite of the garlic bread then too? Or?
It's there for you to enjoy. Cleanse the palate, etc.
I haven't had breakfast.
So.
Holy jeez, this is all really good.
Just an average weekend in my house.
So now you got to give him a score where you have room to score the other steak. So you can't give him 100, you can't give him a 0.
Maybe score after having both.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm going to remember this. I don't know. I'm going to have another bite of steak just because Eddie did.
Then I brought a little present for you, Tom.
Oh, wow, bribery.
More bribery.
And we have our winner of our first annual grill off. It is an actual etched plaque, 95 Wheel Rock Tom Keefe Memorial Studio.
That's awesome.
Established 2020.
That's cool.
So what happens is, because from April Tax Service, Julie made me a shadow box for this. I put it up in the studio. John Perry took it down and put it in the men's room. So I don't know where this will end up, but I thank you, and it got you 10 extra points.
I'll see you next time I go to the men's room in the mall.
All right. Now let's try.
And there's a.
Welcome to
Oh, there's more.
Land. I love it.
There's an Emily Land plaque. She's not scoring. You can just throw that in the garbage.
I love it. Thank you.
Jim, did you bring any bribery with you, or are there gifts or anything?
He brought his own bacon.
Jim, come on over, and we're going to try Jim's steak now.
Okay.
Let's see what lame bribery he has for us after.
I'll let you choose which.
On a paper plate with plastic silverware.
Hey, don't judge the book by its cover.
It's the best bite of steak.
Yeah.
And he makes this bacon.
Yeah.
There are pigs running around his yard that don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a bacon. Yeah, bad news for Mark. That's better than a plaque. Actually, that's giving me arterial plaque. So he gave me plaque too. So Eddie's going to have a bite of this. Go ahead, Eddie. Take any one you want. There's little herbs and spices on top of the steak.
Yeah. Oh, that looks cooked very, very nice as well.
Let's have some of Jim's steak now. I have the worst job in the world.
You're just eating fillets.
Go on in and have steak for
8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
That is more tender. I don't know why. They're the exact same. They're the Omaha steaks.
Yeah.
5-ounce fillets.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon wrap. Right? That's more tender than the other one.
Just sounds of two grown men chewing.
Well, that's Jim's.
Right. This is A+ radio right now.
So that's Jim's. And I'm going to score on the back of the mark sheet. I'm going to give Mark a score.
Okay. Do you have something to write with, Edward?
And then I'm going to score on the back of the Jim's sheet, the Jim score.
Okay. And then hand it to
I'm
Eddie.
gonna fold those.
Yeah.
No, Eddie's got to write on his own sheet of paper because he
Oh.
can't see mine.
He didn't bring a sheet of paper. Will you grab
Eddie,
him
what
one?
did I tell you? What's the rule? Have a notepad.
He doesn't work here, so.
Well, not anymore. Going to be let go. There's no paper in here even. Literally no paper. Right on the plate.
I was going to say, is there paper here? No.
Paper in the studio. Right on this plate, Eddie. Do you have a pen?
No.
Here's a pen.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to have another bite of this because I had 2 bites of the first one. And it's double bacon because it already has the Omaha Steaks bacon wrapped around it.
Right. And then he
I
brought
have
his
his homemade bacon. I'm going to have a bite.
Yeah. This is going to be tough. I don't know how you guys are going to make a decision. I'm so glad I don't have this job right now. This would be really difficult. Yeah.
I was.
There's a winner for you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Okay. All right. Here,
Emily
give me your
looked
piece
at-
of paper.
Emily, I already had it too. Oh, no, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You threw the thing at Eddie.
I have no idea where the paper went.
Son of a...
Oh, right here. Emily will.
Am I doing this right now, or are we doing
We'll
it
do
after?
it after the break.
Okay.
We're skipping the news. I'm going to eat more steak.
All right.
Like,
We
I
will
feel like I need to take another bite of each one.
Take a minute. We're going to
Just
do it after the break. So take your time. Take your time here.
Eddie's screwing up eating steak. Some days I don't miss you, Eddie. 8:31.
Sunny today, high of 82.
Emily will tabulate, and we'll have a winner. This is delicious. And we'll have a winner next time. Too big of a bite. I will rock.
Science, concealed carry classes, basic pistol.
to crown our winner for the 91st annual. Can't say annual if it's the first one. Yeah, because we're going to do it again. Hell yeah, a year from now I'll be eating steak at work too, right? Eddie was supposed to be at his day job, right? And TPS reports him he stayed longer than he wanted to because we gave him steak. First annual 95 WIIL Rock Father's Day grill off with Omaha Steaks. Our winner, we'll get that Omaha Steaks prize package. Also, a 1-hour Boeing 737 flight simulator training at Extreme Flight Simulator in Gurnee. Extreme Flight Simulation in Gurnee. 2 hours of free pool at Shooters Sports Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake. Take a shot. You can take your kids if they're 21 and have an ID. Anyway, it's all thanks to Omaha Steaks. Dad does not want stuff for Father's Day. He wants steak. OmahaSteaks.com and search WIIL. Also, Extreme Flight Simulation in Gurnee. Gift Dad the experience of piloting a Boeing 737 simulator. ExtremeFlightSimulation.com. And Shooter Sports Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake. Take a shot. We took some steak. We ate it. We enjoyed it. Our contestants, Jim and Mark.
Yes.
Emily has tabulated the scores on a scale of 1 to 100. Possible score, 200 for each of the guys. After the world's longest drum roll, Emily will announce the winning score and the winner's name. The winner of the first annual 95 WIIL Rock Father's Day Grill Off with a score of, and it is...
Jim with 189.
189! For
I will
Jim,
say,
189.
there was only a 6-point
Wow,
difference.
so 189 to 183.
Correct.
189 to 183.
Yep.
Mark, thank you for competing. You win the Mr. Congeniality Steak Award. Jim, step over to the microphone and let's find out how you won it. I got to tell you, Mark's steak, the presentation was better. The bribery was better. And the fact that he brought the kid and got bonus points with his new little baby boy, that was better. I mean, it's hard to say no with... His kid's going to slip my tires in the parking lot. I'm not driving the Camaro today. I've got Emily's car. So
it was hard to choose a winner.
Yeah.
They were both
extremely good.
And since you said no ties, I'm like, all right, fine.
I think your steak, Jim, was a little... I thought Mark's steak was tastier, but I thought yours was just slightly better cooked. So... I thought Mark's had game or whatever. So what
That's why I asked about the metrics.
Yeah, no, just whatever you wanted to do. But it was what was it? It was within in 200-point range.
It's like 6 points.
It was within 6 points. So you just squeaked by, buddy, Jim.
It's a close one. It's a close.
Yeah. So to what do you accredit your victory? Who do you need to thank? Just Terry and all that stuff.
Terry, my
get closer to the
my
mic.
Family, everybody who eats my food all the time.
Lord and Savior.
And supports
yeah,
me.
Yeah. And what's the secret to grilling a perfect steak like that? What do you
Practice makes perfect.
Just keep doing it.
Just keep doing
Eat all the steak you can.
That's it.
3 meals.
Eat meat.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
Make your own bacon. Do you sell your bacon somewhere, or is it a hobby for friends?
It's just a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The extra bacon might have got him points. You put bacon on anything, it'll be good. Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you.
There is no shame here, and we do still have an Omaha Steaks prize package for you.
And I do have to say thanks to my daughter Megan. She also was key to getting me enrolled into this.
All right. Are you glad, even though you got the silver medal, you took second? You can tell everybody that you took second place, okay?
Yeah. You don't have to go into details.
Don't
but
go into details.
Yeah. A very close second place.
Silver medalist within 6 points, okay?
Yeah.
You going to come back and try for it again next year?
Might have to.
He's like, I'll cook you steak, Tom, you son of a bitch. Get up at the ass crack of dawn and set my grill up at a mall. Sure, fine. And Jim, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Wayne's got the Omaha Steaks prize package for each of you. Also, I ask him if you get the other prizes, too. I'm sure he can hook you up with it. The 737 flight simulator at Extreme Flight Simulation in Gurnee and 2 hours of pool at Shooters Sports Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake. Thank you guys for coming in and doing that. It's 8:40 now.
Sunny today, high of 82.
All right. If you want a steak for Dad for Father's Day, it's not too late. Omaha Steaks has locations in the area. You can stop in or go to omahasteaks.com. Search WIIL. Dad does not want stuff for Father's Day. He wants Omaha Steaks. when married guys say, I'm going to go out for a beer, wives think that means that you're actually going to go out and have one beer. They don't understand when you say, I'm going to go out for a beer, you're going out for a bunch of beers.
Plural.
So you either have to hide how many beers you have, or you have to explain that to her in advance.
Or just say, I'm going out for a couple beers.
Yeah.
A few beers.
Well, because then sometimes they'll say no. Always go with the better sell or whatever with this or whatever. He's nodding his head like, no, that's different. Mine's the cool wife. You'll see. You'll see.
So lie. Lie is the key.
Be a liar and a manipulator.
Yes.
Lies of not actual
always be
lies.
3 steps ahead.
Not actual lies of omission. Okay, there you go. Anyway, it is. Eddie. I was married for. Well, it didn't take, so don't listen to me. 25 years. Anyway, 8:46 now. 5:01 this afternoon. You can't hang it. Emily and I will be there. Maybe Eddie, the Lodge of Antioch, Main Street in Antioch. We got $3 aluminum pints of Miller Lite for you. Your chance to win WIIL Rock Fest tickets and qualify for VIP WIIL Rock Fest tickets. We got Disturbed tickets too. That's this afternoon. Lodge of Antioch, 5:01 with Miller Lite and WIIL Rock.
Summerfest only happens once a
So
year,
hopefully I'll see you
which
tonight.
means it's time to bring
got a
your
lot
singing
going on
every
today.
word to every song self, your 12 stages in one day self, and your cheese curds and donuts for dinner self. That's right, 3 weekends, 9 days to bring your I saw them before they made it.
Sinus and Snoring MD.com is where you're going to get the latest technology for both surgical and non-surgical problems with your ear, nose, throat, nasal problems, sinus problems, snoring, sleep apnea, whatever it is. It can improve your quality of life to get a better night's rest when you take care of those things. Allergies are terrible this year. You don't have to suffer through it. Sinus and Snoring can take care of that for you. SinusandSnoringMD.com is the place to meet Dr. Swerdlin. Then you head to their locations, 3 of them, so they're nearby: Kenosha, Oak Creek, and Mount Prospect. You don't need a referral. Most insurance is accepted, and your sinus and nasal problems can be a thing of the past. Start at SinusandSnoringMD.com.
Live and local, here's a 95 WIIL Rock Hometown Update.
Sponsored by Menards.
The Benefit for Nancy will be at the Wooden Nickel in Pleasant Prairie on June 25th from 1 to 7 p.m. For more information about this event and others, please head to the Hometown Updates page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com.
It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Ride Report with House of Harley-Davidson, celebrating 50 years as Milwaukee's hometown Harley-Davidson dealer. Mark McClain from House of Harley-Davidson is on the phone. We've got some really interesting rides for you this weekend. And he's actually worked at House of Harley-Davidson the entire 50 years. So since he was minus 2 years old. How old are you, Mark? I don't even know.
Old enough to know better.
All right. Old enough to know better, young enough not to care. But big rides this weekend. The main one I want to talk about, we got our regular, first off, we have our regular Full Throttle Rock and Ride on Sunday. Kickstands up at 10 at Jesse Oaks and Gages Lake. Go early starting at 8:30 for the breakfast, and then ride with us after party at Choppers afterwards in Antioch starting at noon. Your chance to win that tent camping site at the Pappy Hoyle Campground Full Throttle Saloon. Thanks to Vizzy and also Coors Light for the Full Throttle Rock and Rides, and Jesse James Spirits, and the Full Throttle Saloon, Pappy Hoyle Campground. But that's Sunday. Kickstands up at 10 at Jesse Oaks and Gages Lake. Tomorrow, this is an interesting ride. It's the firefighter ride. We did it last year when we stopped at the Fire Academy and saw what the kids there do. They have like camps and things. What is going on this year with the firefighter ride tomorrow?
Well, first of all, Tom, I'm exhausted after all those drop-ins, and I'm sure the listeners also. But I wanted to first apologize to Emily and all the listeners who had to sit there and listen to you masticate your meat. It was
delicious.
It was for anybody from the FCC
delicious.
that's listening. That's masticate with a C.
Masticate. Although steak does excite me, but I was definitely masticating on the air. He was waiting to do that joke. Waka waka. That's Mark's bringing his A game this morning.
I digress.
Yeah.
So, as you were saying, the weather is absolutely going to be perfect tomorrow. Anyone out there listening in the southeast Wisconsin, northern Illinois, this is your chance to come up to House of Harley-Davidson tomorrow morning. Be there by 9 a.m. We're doing our annual Firefighter Appreciation Day ride. All the money goes to benefit a number of firefighter charities. What's really cool about this, and Tom, you've been with us before, we go actually to the Fire Academy, and we get to see young boys and girls, kids that are wanting to start a career in the fire service, learn how to put out fires, do everything that firefighters do. They're in full turnout gear. This is a great cause. It's such a fun event. But here's what's important. You want to be there by 9, because at 9:30, we've got an honor guard. We've got a tribute to the firefighters. We're going to be handing out checks to local charities. It's going to be amazing. The weather's going to be great. But wait, there's more.
But wait,
You
there's
ready,
more.
Tom?
Yeah, what do you got?
Tom, here you go. As we speak, I am over here picking up 2 dunk tanks.
No.
2 dunk tanks.
No.
We're going to
The
have
answer is no.
Chief Aaron Lips. Hold
Okay.
on,
I thought I was going to have to do it.
from the Milwaukee Fire Department against Eric Dawn, who's president of Local Firefighter Union 215, 2 dunk tanks. They're going to be going head-to-head. Who can raise the most amount of money? Tom, are you ready?
Yeah.
I will reach into my own pocket, which you know I have alligator arms.
Yeah.
I will reach into my own pocket and pull out a crisp $100 bill if Tom Keefe suits up and gets into dunk tank.
We're losing you. You're breaking up.
We're losing you, Mark. We're losing you.
Emily,
We're losing you, Mark.
You're with me, Emily, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're losing you, Mark.
Tom,
Emily.
it's-
Let him hit the
It's a
losing you.
donation.
We're losing you, Mark.
It's a donation.
We're losing you. Is it after the ride? I do it after the ride. I do it after the ride. I would do it after the ride.
Tom, I'm
All right.
giving you 24 hours notice.
Yeah.
Bring your swimsuit with you
All right.
tomorrow.
I'll do it after the ride.
$100 goes to the firefighter charity if I can get Tom Keefe
Yeah.
and all the Will Rock listeners
Yeah.
to come to House of Harley tomorrow. All that money is going to go to a great cause.
It's for the
where
cause,
we get
Tom.
to
You know
get
me.
Tom
I
Keefe
don't say no
in
to
over
charity.
his head.
Yeah.
I don't say no
Yeah.
to charity.
Yeah.
You know me. When they do that thing at the grocery store where it says, "Will you donate?" on the little keypad, "Will you donate?"
You
blah,
always
blah,
do,
blah. I
yes.
always
You always
do it.
round up. Yeah.
If somebody asks, I say yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But all kidding
right.
aside, tomorrow it's going to be a great day. All this is for firefighters across southeast Wisconsin. This is a great day. Come and honor the men and women and the families in the fire service. Do a great ride, see all that. And then after that, stick around. We've got the Whiskey Bells. We've got food trucks, beer, adult beverages. It's going to be a fantastic
Mark, if you don't
day.
stop
And
talking, I'm going to miss the ride. I'm going to miss the ride.
Well, I learned from the best.
Yeah.
Jesse, our good friend.
Yeah,
taught me
he is
to
a
talk
promo
over
guy.
you because
Promo
you don't know
king.
what you're doing.
I hear you. Yeah, you got to take over for me. I got it. All right. Mark McLean, House of Harley Davidson. We will see you there tomorrow for the big firefighter appreciation ride. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Tom. We'll see everyone there.
House of Harley Davidson tomorrow. Kickstands up at 10. Get there early for the firefighter appreciation ride. House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield, celebrating 50 years as your hometown Harley Davidson dealer in Milwaukee. There's your ride report. You got a ride, you want to put it on our ride report, and there's a ton of them listed under the Go tab now at 95weelrock.com. Send me your flyer. It's 8:55.
Sunny today, high of about 82.
I said today's show was 10 pounds of steak in a 5-pound bag. So much going on today. Rob is here from Blarney Island. He brought John Neal from Key West, and I hate John. I'll tell John why.
Clearly.
I'll tell John why in a couple of minutes. I have an issue with you, John. I really do.
Ooh,
do you know what?
boy. I have an idea of why.
All right, we'll see. We'll see if John knows what it is. That is coming up. Here's Bad Wolves on Will Rock. Bad Wolves on Will Rock. Let's talk about taking full advantage of life because you never know when it's going to be. So go to Blarney Island this weekend for Key West Fest. More about that coming up as we get rolling with Happy Hour. Hurry up, Emily. We're late. It's 8:59. Will you do your job?
Okay. Sunny today with a high of 82. Tonight, cloudy skies, low of 54. Tomorrow, sunny highs in the upper 60s. More of the same on Sunday. Warm and sunny highs in the 70s. It is 68 in Gurnee, 72 in Johnsburg. It's time for the 95 Will Rock 95-second updates. Police in Fox Lake say a man is facing charges after crashing his vehicle into both parked cars and a building. Sean Dalton of Ingleside, accused of being drunk behind the wheel when the incident happened this week near Lincoln and Jefferson. Officials say he hit two parked cars before ultimately crashing into an apartment building. He was hit with charges of DUI, criminal damage to property, and more. Bond was set at $100,000. 95 Will Rock Sports. Golden State Warriors are the NBA champs. Once again, they beat the Boston Celtics 103-90 last night. Fourth title in the past 8 years. Steph Curry scored 34 points. He was named the NBA Finals MVP. Baseball, Brewers fell to the Mets 5-4. White Sox open a 3-game series with the Astros in Houston today. And in hockey, Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is tomorrow night at Ball Arena. The Colorado Avalanche leads that series over the two-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning, 1-0.
All right, coming up next, Happy Hour with Blarney Island Key West Fest this weekend at Blarney Island. The Key West of the Midwest. So better be rested up. You want to get rested up, get yourself a Sleep Number bed. My Sleep Number setting is 35. You can adjust the firmness in a Sleep Number bed. That's I do. I change it from time to time. I need different things going on for my back.
What are you at right now?
35. Where are you?
Okay. I think I'm at 50 right now.
So Emily and I used to, and I'm using my phone for TomTube right now, so I can't grab it.
Yeah.
We would compare Sleep Number scores and then text each other.
You don't want to play with me
when we had a good score.
anymore.
Your life is fabulous. You're getting in the 90s every night.
Every night, yeah. It's rare that I'm lower than like 86.
Yeah.
I
like the Sleep IQ app. Then will give you somehow it knows when I'm out drinking too.
Like alcohol can reduce
tips.
your immune system.
Yeah,
and
it gives you tips. It tells you how to sleep
yeah.
better. It's important to get a good night's rest, especially in the summertime. Picnics, water skiing, baseball games, trips to Blarney Island, summer festivals, all that. You need a great night's rest. And you can do that with Sleep Number. Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great day starts the night before. And now don't miss Sleep Number's weekend special. Save 50% on a Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus special financing. It ends Monday, June 20th, only at Sleep Number stores or at sleepnumber.com. In Gurnee, find Sleep Number at 6631 Grand Avenue. In Vernon Hills in the Westfield Hawthorne Mall, level 1 near Center Court. In Kenosha Pleasant Prairie in front of Costco on 76th Street. And in McHenry off 31 next to Buffalo Wild Wings at the shops at Fox River. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See sleepnumber.com for details.
Yeah, we're drinking in the morning all the way through Friday night. Heading toward the weekend, getting good and tight. Running around the building with our beer bong by our side. Playing a little beer pong, cause our sponsors Miller Lite. Drinking all day ain't wrong, till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts
Is it $5 Fridays or not?
And take off all your
Is it
clothes.
$5 Fridays or not?
Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Drinking in the morning. Psycho Stick starts it off. John Perry's the caboose. Somewhere in the middle, that's where the train gets loose. It's a one-way ticket to midnight. Can't find a better way. When you're drinking in the morning, it ain't just another day. We'll be drinking all day long till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. Taking off all your clothes, time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Yeah, drinking in the morning, drinking in the morning, drinking in the morning all day long. Yeah, drinking in the morning, we're drinking in the morning, we're drinking in the morning all day long.
Thank you, Jim Peter. Grammy Award winner. When you hear Eye of the Tiger, that's another Lamborghini for Jim. There's our happy hour theme. I gotta have a beer. It's $5 Fridays at Blarney Island. Rob is here from Blarney Island. $5 food specials, $5 off the shuttle if you mention WIIL Rock, and $5 Miller Lite aluminum pints. I'm opening that now. And you have a photo booth at Blarney Island, and they put funny wigs on you, and there's John Neal with a funny wig on. I have issues with John. We'll talk about that coming up in a minute. John and I might be enemies.
All right, Carolyn brought the party.
Carolyn brought the... Oh, I brought a party light for your phone. It's like we buy for your phone, huh? It's a great time. We got a disco ball in here. We got Rob here. Rob remembered to bring the beer this time. $5 Miller Lite aluminum pints right now. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Here you go. It's happy hour.
If it ain't beer, it ain't breakfast.
Right? Nothing like a garlic bread, Omaha steak, beer breakfast.
An ice cold beer breakfast, all before 10.
Do you miss it, Emily? Do you miss having beer for breakfast?
I don't. I mean, it's fine. I still can have beer for breakfast, though. That's the thing, you know?
That's just,
But she doesn't.
That's
She
just
could,
her drinking at home in her house coat.
Yeah,
is what that is.
in my robe.
It's a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
The nice thing is when you have little kids is you could put it in a sippy cup and
Yeah.
get away with it.
Nobody knows.
Yep.
The kids will say "mommy's sippy cup," and it's like a turf. It's like a little mommy
That's
cup,
right.
and you just drive it in your car.
You know how
and
on
read-
Mother's Day they do those? They ask like your kindergartner questions, like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
"How
Mommy.
old is mommy? What does mommy like to do?
Yeah.
Where does mommy work?"
Yeah.
One of Max's questions was, "What does mommy like to drink?" Which, by the way, these teachers are setting these parents up, right? Like they're looking for the drama
Obviously.
answers.
Yeah.
And he wrote red juice, which
Wine.
is a Cabernet,
Yeah.
but that's what I call it. I say, no, this is my juice.
mommy
You can't.
juice.
This is grown-up juice.
Mommy
You can't have
juice.
this. So he wrote red juice for my favorite drink, and I'm sure his teacher knew exactly what that
Of
was.
course.
You know what I
Smiled and
mean?
was happy.
Yeah.
You can get red juice at Blarney Island. I was wondering.
I know.
was out there and I was like, do they have wine? Because I came for Blarney New Year, which is like the kickoff of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Tom
came
was
this
in
year.
a suit and everything.
Tux. That was a
Tuxedo.
tux.
Yeah.
Not a
See
rental.
how fast he corrected you?
Yes,
Not a
absolutely.
I own a
And it was
tux.
not
Yeah.
a rental.
It's not a-
It's not a rental.
Not
so
a
stop
rental.
saying it.
Not a rental.
Well, it was a rental for many years, and then I bought it at a discounted
There
price.
you go, yeah.
It has the tag in it still for the rental tag.
Adjustable pants
but,
and all.
But I found out that night they do indeed have those little plastic bottles of wine at
Yeah,
Blarney Island. I
yep.
was being fancy. So
They've got everything.
Key West Fest is this weekend. This is one of the big weekends at the island. We will run down that excitement for you and tell John Neal why he's a bastard. He's is there this weekend.
My mom is watching this.
You can't be too mad at him when you see this picture, though.
How can you be mad at that face?
I mean, you look at that photo,
with the wig on there.
and I'm like creepy Uncle Joe sniffing his hair.
So
it looks like.
the photo booth at Blarney Island will put creepy wigs on you, and John is
that's one of the many options.
That's the guy.
The sad part is virtually.
That's the
It was
guy.
Not really.
It wasn't there.
It's virtually.
Oh, we know, John. We know. But he's bald, so he has hair. So if you're bald, there's a reason to head to Blarney Island and get a creepy wig virtually put on you. John's mom is watching right now, and
The bottom one is the best one.
Hi, Mom.
Watch Tom Tube with John's mom and be creeped out as we talk about Key West Fest at Blarney Island for happy hour on Will Rock.
So my parents went to Key West a few months ago, and like
You didn't.
Cycle stick to start happy hour with the beer song. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show, 9:13. Emily here for Stino today.
Sunny today with a high of about 82. Tonight, cloudy skies, low of about 54. Tomorrow, sunny highs in the upper 60s, and then more of the same on Sunday. Warm, sunny highs in the 70s. It's 75 in Fox Lake, 73 in Gurney.
So John Neal, who I'm not speaking with, is here. He'll be.
What's the drama?
Well,
Are you going to hear about? Are you going to tell us about it? Or okay, because you're really dragging this out.
He says he thinks he knows what it is, which is surprising. We will. Maybe he's gonna confess something that we don't even know about.
Yeah, be careful. Don't confess to any crimes or anything.
It's pretty
you know,
bad.
any
it's
murders.
Pretty bad. I think I'm not the only one that takes issue with him for this. So
okay, all right.
It's pretty
I hear
bad.
it a lot.
It's pretty bad. We'll talk to him about that coming up next. You can see him. He does the whole DJ thing, wiggy wiggy wiggy, at Blarney Island this weekend.
You're so good at that
for Key West.
Yeah.
Wiggy, I have my Gronk music. If you want, I can play my Gronk music. So.
I like when you do it.
That sounds like what's his name from the Buccaneers is going to be their Gronkowski. Yeah, that's the Gronk music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Tonight at Blarney Island, it's me, Rob Gronkowski. You can see me hit on girls. Tell them I'm Rob. Tell them I'm Rob Gronkowski. Oh yeah!
Love that guy.
Free roofies with every drink tonight.
Free roofie coladas all night long.
Have they ever pitched that? Like Gronk does, like Gronk's party bus and stuff like that. They do all these parties. Him and his brothers, his coattail brothers. Have they ever?
And they try and change the name to Bang Bus.
I think they. It obviously. Thank you for the porn reference. But I think that they obviously. Like they're selling this to go around. Have they ever pitched it to Blarney Island? So you've had stuff there. I remember
they have not.
There was a Playboy model there the one time, and it was
a couple of them.
Blarney Island was packed, like wall to wall people.
Yes,
and I got a picture with her. So, but they pitch. You do fun stuff like that at the island, like goofy special events.
We did. We had Girls Gone Wild a couple times when that was a thing. You know, before he went away to prison and stuff.
Yeah.
Is he still there in the prison? Yeah.
I don't know.
Rob is not his PO, so he's not going to know.
I just can't. I didn't know how long he went for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So
That's
it
a
is.
good question.
It is Key West Fest this weekend at Blarney Island. So a lot going on. Blarney Island is the Key West of the Midwest, and you would think that Rob, being the owner of Blarney Island, that would be like a self-serving thing that he came up with, and I'm going to name it the Key West of the Midwest because I live in Key West.
Right.
But no, Key West actually, the actual people of Key West anointed you this, right?
No, actually, it first came
did
from
it?
the Chicago Tribune and the Daily
Oh,
Herald.
it was in the paper. It was in the paper.
Yeah, they came out and did this expose on the chain of lakes. It's like
it's not a feature;
things
it's an
to do in the
expose.
suburbs.
Yeah.
Makes it fancy.
If it's an expose,
they came out and spent a few days there, and they were
sounds nefarious.
Totally on their own. They made that the headline.
Yeah, but it's
the Key West of the Midwest.
But it's then caught on, and there's like a partnership between Blarney Island and Key West. It really is.
We did get annexed into the Conch Republic, and we fly the Conch Republic flag
because they say that they're their own country.
Yeah, right.
Well, it actually happened in 1982.
Do they tax you?
No, it's a tax-free society, it should be.
All right, I'm moving there.
But it's the only secession in U.S. history.
How are there? Okay,
April 23rd,
no, it's
1982.
not. There was a really big one back in the mid 1800s.
Well, that was a secession from England, not from the United States.
No, that was the one in the 1700s. There's one in 1800s where a bunch of states got together and decided they were leaving.
It didn't work, though.
No, it did not work out for them. No.
Yeah, ironically, Key West, the southernmost city, was
You're a blue state?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Really too early.
That was very difficult.
Yeah.
History with John and Rob and Tom.
Just for the record, we're still going from the boat races last night. So this is...
So boat races, those that don't know, Thursday nights at Blarney Island, these giant boats with huge motors go flying by at Blarney Island.
Like your calendar over there.
And you hang out. Yeah, we got it hanging in the studio. And we hang out and you watch the boat races and you drink and it's a good time.
Or if you're John and Carolyn, you get in one of the race boats.
During a race?
And
or no,
take
they
off
just took
down
you
the
for a
track
ride.
at 150 miles an hour with your face
In a
peeling
boat.
backwards.
In a boat.
All teeth.
Carolyn, talking to the microphone. What do you do, Carolyn? Why are you here? What do you do?
Well, I do what you do down in the Florida Keys.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
off today. It's lovely.
That's
I
better.
love being in somebody else's studio.
It's better than doing it here, though. So
Well, yeah, it's a lot warmer. and,
Did you remind him that he's been invited to come to his show?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
have- yeah,
Next
I mean-
winter. Next winter.
We've heard that a lot. Though. You gotta come
He
down.
says that every summer.
that's so
next
Bar-
winter.
We talk about the world's biggest idiots, so you feel better about your own state of
That's
mental
me.
health.
That's
you know?
I'll fit
So,
right
yeah.
in. But that's bars put up signs that say free beer tomorrow. So next one.
Okay.
So what did you think of the boat riding on one of the boats?
Oh, I loved it. It was amazing.
Have you done that in
fact,
the Keys or no? This was the first.
Well,
no.
yeah. I mean, we have of course, the speedboat races down there that Rob's a big part of,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. But these are just like little go-karts with engines bigger than the boat. So I didn't really know what was going to happen. I was like, do we go to space now? This is great.
You look at it and you're
So-
like, ride it. I don't know how it floats because the
Yeah.
motor is like the size of a house and there's this boat. So.
It's like a stick of balsa wood.
They go
with this
150
giant
miles an
blower
hour.
motor.
I went 110 miles an hour in the Camaro because I was on the expressway heading from Chicago to Blarney Island last week, and I looked down, I was going 110, and I thought that was crazy, and other cars are passing me. A boat at 150 miles per hour.
Yeah, and then last
That's
year
intense,
we were
yeah.
in a helicopter racing them above, and I was like, well,
If you're
this
in a
doesn't get much cooler than this.
If you're
I
in a
mean-
helicopter boat race, you're either having the best day ever or your last day
Right,
ever.
that's what
Your
I was
final-
saying. Right.
Your final day.
This is where it all ends,
Yeah.
or there's
Well,
just
what a
nothing
way to
that
go,
can top
you
it.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on your headstone. There's
Right.
a picture of the boat and the helicopter hitting each
Yeah.
other. So.
And Tom, you've been in a boat going fast.
Yeah,
you
not
know,
that
air
fast.
quotes fast.
Yeah.
But as you know, on the water, your speed feels like 1.5 plus times as fast.
Yeah, and if
so
there's
50
waves,
miles an
it's
hour
crazy.
on the water feels like you're going 100 miles an hour
Right.
in a car or something.
So they were going 450 miles an
Just
hour
about.
last night. Yeah.
uphill.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to go, you have to go in an epic way, or else it's just boring.
Do
it's
it.
like,
Do
oh,
it.
you went in your sleep? Well, that's so un-Carolyn.
Kind of stuff so un-Carolyn.
We did this minimal regatta there where you had to build a boat. You had one piece of plywood, duct tape, and that was it. And
Yeah.
my boat flipped, and I swam the whole course dragging this boat, and I get out, and this guy's like, I can't believe you didn't get eaten by a shark. I was like,
Okay,
well, that
all
would have
right.
been cool.
We don't
I
have
would have gone
that.
out that way. Hell yeah.
If Blarney Island wants to be the Key West of the Midwest, you know how they'll do, and they'll stock lakes and things with trout. You need to stock
There's
the
some
chain with
sharks in there.
sharks,
Yeah,
right? Bring
yeah.
Yeah, we've got them. We've got them.
Sharknadoes
They're just giant catfish.
Yeah,
Have you
catfish
seen
sharks.
those?
People don't know that. They look like nurse sharks, actually.
They are
some
massive.
of those catfish.
What do
Yeah.
they call that when they go
Come to Blarney Island this weekend. Get eaten by a shark. If that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
a
yeah.
plug, I don't know
Spelunking.
what is.
Is it splunking?
No, that's caving. It's
What do you put your arm in and you get the catfish?
Yeah, you jam your hand.
Yeah, what is it called? What is the word?
We used to make all the guys that
They do
started
it in
working on the
Ohio.
island to do meat.
Facebook me so I can go to Sister Hazel.
Just remind me. Just remind me, because I'll forget. I'll
All
forget.
right. So Emily's like, I don't know about going to Blarney Island. I black out every time I go.
I do. I just get so every time.
Which is the reason why you need to come and
Yeah,
visit us.
I know.
right?
I know. I need a vacation.
I will be there broadcasting live tonight, 9 till 11. It is $5 Fridays, part of the 95 Will Rock Miller Lite Rock and the Chain, part of the 95 Will Rock 95 Days of Summer. $5 food specials, $5. That's that aluminum pint of Miller Lite, $5 tonight at the island. Rob remembered the beer. He forgets beer every time he comes in, and he remembered it today.
One time, and the guy
Twice.
never. You know,
twice.
I've driven a truck once or twice, but I've never been called a truck driver.
I beat that dead horse until you remember to bring the beer this time. You remembered
I did
it this time.
Wait, you got to ask Carolyn what last night's drunken debauchery was like. As I was assembling the cooler
Trying to
make
get beer
sure
ready to bring it here.
I was like,
Remember the beer in the morning.
I didn't just put it in the cooler this time. I put the cooler all iced down with the beer in the truck in the back seat, so we couldn't walk past it.
And then in the morning, he's like, you know what? I feel like taking the car. Let's leave the truck. Carolyn's like, no, take the truck.
This morning he legit looked behind me and goes, "Good thing we put it in the car last night." I'm like, "You're right."
And he added on, and I know it. He added on because Tom's an asshole.
Well, I'm impressed, Tom. You got
but now that you mention it,
yeah. Speaking of assholes,
fish have them.
This weekend at Blarney Island, Key West and Midwest, they bring all the Blarney Island gets all the entertainment from Key West, including John Neal, who's here, who does the wicked DJ stuff in Key West, which I can't do that. I used to be able to hot mix albums a little bit, but I can't do what they do now. And John does that. But he's my arch enemy. I take issue with him. And he says he knows why, which I'm surprised by. Do you know why I hate you?
I think I do. I think I do. Because I get this from all my friends in Ohio or anybody that actually is on my Facebook page.
Right,
and it's probably my post of me DJing at Dante's.
Yeah, you're a jag-off.
What's
You
wrong?
are.
Why?
Explain your post. Draw a picture of your post.
It's basically like
Yeah.
DJing at a strip club, but just not with a little bit more clothing on.
Okay.
John just has ladies falling all over.
Is that the one in the
There's
swimming
water.
pool?
There's water.
He's
Okay.
DJing at a party swimming pool.
Yeah.
The place is called what? Dante's?
Dante's, correct.
So you're
Rob
just jealous. Is
Rob
what it
always
is.
invites
It's a pool
me
bar.
to visit Blarney Island or Key West, the Blarney Island of the South. And I'm like, I want to broadcast from Dante's where John is disc jockeying. So what is the setup? So you disc jockey and the people are. It's like a giant swim up pool bar.
It is.
And
It
you
is.
disc jockey.
It
at
started
that.
out as the pool for the marina. Because
Okay.
there's a lot of liverboard
Oh, yeah,
boats
so they have
there.
a pool for-
So
okay,
that was
all
kind
right,
of
all
like their condo pool.
So it's
kinda
on the
deal, but
ocean as well.
It is.
Yeah,
It
you're a
is.
jackass.
It's right on the historic sea by. It's
Wow.
right next to the Key West Ferry Terminal.
This is the
so
best
we're there
gig ever.
6 hours usually.
How
so
long? You're
noon
there.
to 6.
What days?
I'm there. Well, there's a DJ there Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
There's 7 of us that DJ there, so I'm just there a couple days.
This is a bar that employs 7 DJs.
Yeah.
And there's a pool, and people with the
Exactly. And it's open to the public.
You got to come down for the Horns and Halos there too, and Fantasy Fest. You
Ron
talk-
Jeremy is like the headliner
was.
was.
Now he's kind of,
Notice how he said headliner?
Oh, sorry, hold on.
No, that is for serious. I remember he was passed out at Sandy's at like 5 a.m. It was the first year I ever lived down there.
Sandy's is a sandwich shop.
Yeah, and it's attached to
A
the laundromat.
sandwich shop.
Yeah, and
He
I
was-
text my mom. I go, Mom, who is Ron Jeremy? And she's like, I am
You didn't know
terrified
that you asked
no,
that, that you
and I
asked
asked my
that.
mom, and she's like, I'm terrified you're texting me this at
She's like,
5 a.m.
"Stay
Who are
away."
you with Ron Jeremy? It's the hairy hedgehog. I was like, this guy's a porn star,
She's
and
like-
why do you know that?
She's like, first off, I'm so proud that you're with Ron Jeremy, and secondly, get the F away from Ron Jeremy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's sleeping on his cheesesteak right now.
He's sleeping on his cheesesteak.
Yep.
That was not a metaphor.
No.
He bought a cheesesteak
I'm
at
gonna-
the Sandy's
I
sandwich
don't care
shop.
that it wasn't a metaphor. I'm going to go look it up on Urban Dictionary right now.
As you should.
Yeah, that's the kind of fun you can have this weekend at Blarney Island. John Neal, my arch enemy, will be there. Spinning. When are you spinning at the island?
I am there tonight and tomorrow night, 6 p.m. to closing.
Okay, all right. And then there's bands too. So
There's
you do
bands
like between
too,
the
yeah.
bands.
And Tom, tonight you have to. There's something you have not seen yet. Somebody you haven't met yet, who's a new addition to the Key West
Blarney
Fest.
Island surprise. We will tell you what that is coming up. Give you the band lineup too, and I'm going to open another beer because Rob remembered
For
to bring
you.
beer.
For your
It's
life.
9:28.
Partly sunny today, high of 82.
It's coming up as happy hour rolls on Will Rock. I'm also the video producer of the show, so I got that going on there. Now we're all right. We're back. We're back. We're back. Hey, we're back. We're back. It's happy hour.
Everybody, welcome back to the show.
Blarney Island,
Bing bong.
Key West Fest of the Key West of the Midwest. Key West Fest is this weekend. There's multiple. It always confuses me, and I don't understand why you do this to me, Rob. There's multiple Key West Fests. This is Key West Fest, and then there's Fantasy Fest later in the summer.
Yeah, which is not Key West Fest.
That's just
Although
Fantasy
it is still
Fest,
based
but it's
on
Key West themed.
It is absolutely Key West theme. Yes. So
Yeah.
Key West Fest is specific to the entertainment, and
Okay.
that it's bringing a bunch of Key West entertainment to Blarney Island.
Okay.
Whereas Fantasy Fest is bringing an event from Key West that involves body paint and frivolity.
The actual Fantasy
It's a good
Fest
word.
in Key West, when is that?
October.
That's
It's
what I
always-
want to come broadcast from, because that's the one with the nudity and the like,
No.
like stuff. They get away with stuff in Key West.
Come
like
on, Tom.
The
People don't
police,
get
the police there are very
naked-ish.
don't ask, don't tell, turn your head the other way.
or
Plausible
here, take
deniability
a picture for us.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're pretty
They're
accommodating.
engaged in it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Because they know what. Because you can't. How many people come to Fantasy Fest in Key
An
West?
extra 100,000
You
people.
can't arrest
on a
100,000
2x4 island.
Right, you can't arrest 100,000 people,
No,
and they're all doing
I've watched
something.
them try. Even under the current tyrant mayor, they can't do it.
It's anarchy with the political there. It's anarchy. It's anarchy, but it's good anarchy because it's people. To me, I'm always like, no victim, no crime. There's no victim there. There's nothing.
Totally agree.
I mean,
Correction. The victim is a lot of our eyeballs that
Yeah.
are witnessing some of
so,
these
right,
people.
yeah,
I
Carolyn.
mean,
In my experience, and I've broadcast from hedonism, the ones that are naked are not the ones that you want to
No.
see naked.
Yeah.
That's just why I keep my clothes on, because I know that. I know that.
they're the ones that are getting
Nobody
beat by
wants to
lifting up their skirt these days instead of their shirts. Yeah, they're dragging right on the floor.
October.
Yamo, be there. You got a couch for me?
I do.
All right.
I've got a motor. I've got
Has
a
he
motorhome
ever-
for
has
you.
he ever been
you
to
have
Key
your
West?
own rolling.
I got my own
guest
little
house.
guest house.
Have you ever
Yes.
been?
No.
In 10 years that I worked with you, every single year you were like, got a couch? I'm coming to stay on your couch. Like you always were.
Thank you, Emily, for
and
having
he's
my back.
never been
it
there?
happens every time.
I'm gonna
Every
put it on
time.
my calendar.
He's
When
not
is it?
gonna- he
When
won't
is it?
be
When is
there.
it?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
When
It's the last
you
week
have
of
a place for me to
October.
stay.
Yep.
I can get you some
Last
MC
week
stuff.
of
You can get me what,
October.
Carolyn? You can
I
get me
can
what?
get you emceeing some stuff. I mean,
I can
there's
get some
there's so
gigs.
many
Yeah.
things going on. There's
All
only
right.
two of us.
I'm
that do
very
it, so-
good at hosting stupidity. I am very
Perfect.
good at
Then
it.
you are going to fit in fine, my friend.
You can spin with me for a shift at Dante's.
Well, no, I don't do the wiki well, but I
Can
can
you
pick
just
songs. I
stand-
can pick party songs. Well.
You just need to stand next to him and say "wiki wiki." That's
Wiki,
all
wiki.
you gotta do.
Tom,
That's your
he's
role.
offering.
John Neal, wiki,
Tom,
wiki, wiki.
Tom, he's offering you to be at the pool bar with him.
Book it.
Hello.
You're a big
Doesn't
talker.
matter even if you know what a record is or how they turn.
What are
You
the
want to be
dates?
there.
What
You're
are
a
the
big
dates?
talker.
The last week of October.
Yeah.
Last week of October. I'm going to broadcast from.
This is
in
on
the
camera.
morning, just
We're all watching this
Rob's
now.
house.
He's a
last
big
week of
talker.
Oc-
He's not coming.
Yeah, you can come to our beautiful, palatial studios in Upper Sugarloaf.
You
Key.
have studios.
We do have a studio. We're like real deal down there. We have studios and
All right.
social media.
Book it.
Okay.
October 24th.
I'm going to do it just.
You know why I'm doing this, right?
Emily,
Right, 'cause I'm gonna
Emily,
do it.
I'm
you're-
doing this
you're
because
gonna
he's going to
remember
do
that
it now
he's full
just
of
to
crap.
spite me.
Just to spite Emily.
That's why
I
I'm
will
doing
do
this.
it.
Yeah.
I
I
will do
still
it.
don't believe
That's
he'll
why
do
I'm
it.
doing it.
No, to spite her, I will.
He will.
She went and took a cheese folding job just to spite me.
Hey, cheese folding can be exciting.
It's very lucrative.
9:36. Do you want to do happy hour or not?
I really
Do you have a good
don't.
one? All right, we'll skip it.
Yeah,
Emily's
I don't
filling in
feel
for
like
Stino
it.
today, and she doesn't give a rat's ass about
all right.
about her job. Air quotes. 9:36.
Sunny today, high of 82.
Rob says there's a surprise this tonight at the Island. There's a surprise. Don't say
All
what-
weekend, we've got an addition
There's a surprise.
to the Key West Fest and to Fantasy Fest. Another piece of Key West is part
All right.
of it.
We will find out what that is next on Will Rock. Blarney Island tonight. I will broadcast live starting at 9 for another 95 Will Rock Miller Lite Rocking the Chain at Blarney Island with 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. We have determined that I'm moving to Key West permanently to spite Emily.
That's cute that you're saying that.
Rob needs somebody to watch his house in the summer when he's up here.
That's cute.
Plus, I'll be broadcasting live there all winter at Rob's house.
You're not going
just to spite you. I'm going there. I'm actually leaving after the show.
You're not going anywhere.
I have a limo to the
but
airport.
But it's very sweet that you're saying
in 20
that.
minutes.
You know what I
So
mean?
we
That's
gotta
really
get rolling.
cute. That's cute.
I will do it to spite you. Key West and the Midwest is Blarney Island. That's where you'll find me tonight. You'll find me tonight. I've had one beer. That's right. Broadcasting.
Ooh, your tolerance has really deteriorated.
Screw you, Emily.
I didn't know they had so many hot dog stores.
You don't know me. So, Blarney Island to Key West and the Midwest. Tonight is the beginning of Key West Fest. John Neal will be spinning. There will be live musical entertainment as well. He spins during the breaks.
That's a fact.
Who do we got tonight?
John Selinsky. You know that.
Okay, all right. Okay. Why is John not up this morning with us, or is he not here yet?
Well, he is en route from Indiana. As you may or may not know, he has what doctors refer to as a drinking problem.
Okay.
It's usually Jaeger.
Yeah.
And,
I know because he pushes the Jaeger.
Yes.
What's the song that he sings?
I should get a ride tonight.
What's the one?
About the strippers.
The stripper crying.
The crying stripper song.
Yeah,
which is actually
crying.
from JMH.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. But John does it.
But John does do it, yes.
The lap dance is always better when the stripper is crying. It's coming back to me now. He made me sing it with him once, and I was so uncomfortable.
Lap dance song.
When JMH
lap
took
dance
his
song
life,
coming
we
up
made a
after the
tribute.
break.
Yeah, that's a classic.
What did you say, Rob?
When JMH took his life, unfortunately,
Yeah.
we made a tribute album for him for all his silly songs.
Okay.
One of which, of course, is
The
Lap Dance
song.
Song is better than Strippers Crying.
We're
but
going to play it.
Another one's called Balls Deep.
Did he write 18?
Is that a sporting? Is that a listen? Is that a? You guys realize we're on a broadcast
He just
station
said
here.
that so nonchalantly.
We're on that microphone
Is
is.
this thing on?
Where there's
Oh
a
my
tower
gosh.
and there's an entire government agency
It's
that
when you're
regulates
golfing.
what we can say.
And I had to
And
tell
the ball
John
goes deep.
that it
Yeah.
wasn't the FAA that regulates
The
it. I was like,
FAA.
John, that's the airplanes.
If there's
It's
airplanes
the
crashing,
FCC.
So there are.
The FAA
But
regulates
this
airplanes
balls-
and hot dog stores.
Yeah, and hot dog stores.
But this Balls Deep song is about it's a lot of people, it's golf. It's a golf
Oh,
song.
of course
Yeah,
it's a golf song. Yes.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it,
Yeah.
officer.
I'm backing
So we have a surprise at Blarney Island this weekend for Key West Fest after
Yes.
the world's longest drum roll. Just talk amongst yourselves while we wait for it to.
Am I talking about it now? or
you,
are
you don't have headphones. You got like another 6-7 seconds. It's just,
okay.
it's
I
just,
don't know.
I put too long of a drum roll in the system.
Okay.
All right, there it
There we
is.
go.
What do you have? What is the surprise at Blarney Island? Do I need the Gronk music? I probably need the Gronk music.
No, we just added we added another element. So trying to bring pieces of Key West up here for people to experience. One of the things that is a unique visit when you are in Key West, there's this tiny hole in the wall ratty bar called Schooner Wharf, and it's right.
I love these. I love these places.
That's their slogan. Last little piece of old. It's a gravel
Last
floor.
little piece of what? What's their slogan?
Last little piece of old Key West.
Okay.
They,
so it's
they
before
advertise
Key West.
on our radio show in Key West. Yeah.
It's before Key West became like the tourist mecca
Correct.
it is
This
now.
is where, like, when Jimmy Buffett would sing, "I want to go back to the island where the shrimp boats tie up to the pylons."
Yeah.
That's
That's
literally
it.
where he meant that.
Okay.
In
All
fact,
right.
he owns what was the ice house right next door to Schooner Wharf. Is
All right.
now his record studio.
All right. All right.
So
all right.
he turned an ice house into a
So
record studio.
how are they bringing that to Blarney Island?
So at Schooner Wharf, there is a bar, air quotes, as in they aren't serving at that bar. It's called a magic bar. And the guy at the magic bar does comedic magic tricks, card tricks and things, when you sit there with your cocktails and he blows your mind. This is the 25th year that Frank Everhart, who is, by the way, his father, Frank Everhart Sr.,
welcome
had
to
the
Key
Magic
West
Bar
history with
in
Rob
Chicago
from Blarney
at
Island.
the Ivanhoe.
Wow. So he's local to here. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he was, but he's been at Schooner Wharf for 25 years. So for the first time ever, he'll be at Blarney Island all weekend
Oh, that's
doing all these
awesome.
tricks, and he'll
That's
be back
cool.
for Fantasy
So does
Fest.
he do them up on stage? Is there like a show we can come see, or is he
So
just wandering
we
around the
built-
whole time?
We
or-
built a separate bar, a sidebar, for him to sit at.
Sidebar.
And do these tricks, and people can come and sit at his bar.
That's too
and,
cool.
And he'll do all these. It's absolutely
card
mind
tricks?
blowing. Card tricks with stories intertwined and comedy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to describe.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that
to
sounds
you.
awesome.
But
I was
it
at-
is
amazing.
I
it
was
is
at-
absolutely amazing.
I was at Ruth's Chris. I hate
Which
the
is
name
the
of that
dumbest
place.
name in the
Dumbest
world.
name of a
Dumbest
place
name in the
ever.
world.
So hard
ever.
to say.
So stupid. Good steak though in Cabo, and they had a guy come in and do a card trick. And at the end of the trick, the card was on the ceiling above us.
How do they do
See?
that? I
Yeah,
don't. That
it
stuff
was
makes me
very
mad.
strange.
Frank does all
Yeah.
that stuff.
That kind of stuff where I'm
he
like,
will sit
what
there
the
doing
hell?
a story with cards and have you pull out cards, and next thing you know, you have your own cell phone number in front of you of cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
yeah.
How?
Worth
Does he know my
exactly.
phone number?
People say, see,
Worth
I
the
hate
trip
that
to
stuff.
Blarney
That
Island.
stuff-
telling you,
I just-
that
that
on
makes
its
me
own is
angry.
mind blowing.
It does. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off
Come out
because
to
I'm like,
Blarney-
how do they do it?
Come
you know?
out to Blarney Island tonight and get pissed off.
Yeah,
That's right.
It does. It makes me
Exactly.
mad.
It's so frustrated you're going to go home.
And hear this song live. Now it is not explain whose song it is and who's doing it tonight. We got the stripper lap dance song here. So.
It is John Solinsky of
Yeah,
Irish Kevin's fame, our sister bar in
he's
Key
gonna
West.
play it tonight.
He's going to be playing it tonight and tomorrow night. And this particular song was a Jared Michael Hobgood song, JMH, who almost got Tom fired for singing his Britney Spears song.
He was like, he asked what he could say on the radio, and I told him, and then he said it anyway, what he couldn't say.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Although to be fair, Tom said, "Why don't you sing the song, and I'll keep my finger on the dump button."
Yeah.
And
But,
then
I ran out of delay during
Yeah,
the
no,
song.
right, yeah.
I can only hit it so many times, and it's done.
Right, exactly. But it was his song, Britney Spears, "I Want to Touch You Where You
Yeah.
Be."
Yeah.
I mean, that was the title of the song.
He means in the ladies' room. Yeah,
Correct. Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the lap dance song, and that's his song,
Yes.
but it'll be on tonight at Blarney Island.
There you go.
For Key West Fest. Hey, if the kids are listening, maybe it's
Maybe,
time.
yeah,
Maybe it's time to let them have a little screen time.
Yeah.
95 Will Rock, the rock station. Well, he brought his guitar. I feel like we should play something. What are you gonna play?
Are you really playing this?
Well, I'm going to play you
It's the
something.
Dance, monkey.
Okay. I'm going to do a little segment that I do in a song that whenever everybody's like on the island, you'll be able to hear the entire thing. But this is attached to it, an Irish song that I do. And
Okay.
I come from an Irish bar.
All right. Straight from Irish Kevin's in Key West.
That's right. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying.
True story.
I find it quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying. And like I said, I tie that into a song.
I was hoping you were going to say everybody. 'Cause I really
Everybody,
wanted
you were ready to
join.
go.
Oh, you want to go?
You're
Let's
out.
do it.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
Everybody.
Emily.
The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying. Love it, people. Come on, sing with me. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying. Don't be ashamed of it. Come on in. I find it quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will.
Boy.
The lap dance is so much better
when the strippers cry.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that was good. So that's kind of fun. You can have this weekend at Blarney Island. If you're out boating with the kids, you can come by and have lunch.
During the day, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
We're strange to say with all those slogans, but we're very kid friendly during the day.
Yeah, yeah. And then when the sun goes down,
kidding
so
aside.
apparently does everyone else.
So does everyone
All
else.
right, all right.
That's
A new
I'm
slogan.
not sure what he meant by that, but it was pretty good.
A new
Tom.
slogan for
To add
Blarney
to-
Island because 5 isn't enough.
That's right.
When the sun goes down, so does everybody else. Get it on a
Live at
T-shirt.
Blarney
Get it on a
Island.
T-shirt.
Yes.
Stino! 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 Thomas Stino's Morning Show! Get out of bed and go, go, go! Thomas Stino's Morning Show! Get out of bed and go to work!
The used car you want is now at a price you won't believe. The used car.
bottle of beer, right over here, right over here. Bottle of beer, ice cold bottle of beer, beer, beer. What do you hear? What do you hear? Give him a cheer, right over here.